everybody.
Whatever you did it right.
Hey, I think I did
Hey,
it
everybody.
right.
You did, except I didn't mute mine, so it was overlapping.
You are live. Hi there. We are just hanging out on a Monday night here, playing around with StreamYards a little bit. Hi, Robert. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Deej. Hi, Brenda. I missed anybody? Hello there, Frank.
Frank
Good
is here.
evening.
Hey, Frank.
Hello, Nancy. That's not Nancy. There we go. Yeah, I've just decided to pop on and play around a little bit and see if anybody feels like hanging out with us and talking with us tonight.
And she suckered me into it, too.
I did. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll
You
figure
had it right across your forehead, right?
Yeah, why not?
So, how was everybody's weekend? Hi, Kay. I know Joe had an exciting weekend this weekend on Sunday.
I did. I'm still recovering from it.
So, tell us about it.
No, I wasn't drinking. I drove to PA this weekend to hunt with PA Pirate Paul, Quarter Hoarder and his crew, and about 15 or 16 other people. It was a pretty good day. Exciting.
Not too bad. Did you find anything good?
Found a barber and a really cool button, a couple of buckles, actually two
Hey,
buckles.
Charlie. Oh, that's not too bad. I saw the picture of the button, which is really nice. Kay said that she had a pretty decent weekend. She got 2 tokens. I love tokens, Kay. Did you post photos yet? I'll have to check it out if you did. Hey, Sean. Hi, Gabrielle. Hi, Deej. Hi, Sice. Everyone's popping in.
See what Frank wrote? It's never sure to be next to
Hey,
me.
Matt. I gotta learn to slow my chat down now because now I'm like trying to read the chat to see how everybody's weekend was.
Go into the other chat. Use StreamYard chat. Slower.
Is it a little bit slower?
A lot slower, yeah. And then you could post stuff up.
How much of a delay is it?
It's not really much of a delay at all. It's just slows it down a little bit, so you can actually read everybody's comments. I can see it, but I can't do anything with it.
Yeah, I like to be able to type back if I can.
Yeah, no, you can see it.
Hi, Scott and Kimmy. Great to see you.
It's a lot easier than trying to follow this YouTube chat. You get dizzy.
Yeah. You get there, you figure it out just a little bit. I mean, I'm still, like I said, I'm just learning StreamYards, still trying to figure out a few things. So it's taken a little bit. I like it. I'll be honest with you. I like StreamYards.
Yeah, no, it's simple to use. It's friendly.
I mean, the first time when I have only done a couple of lives, maybe 3 lives, I think. And the first live that I did, or the first 2 lives that I did, was just YouTube live. That's just kind of like hitting the button and going live. And it worked.
If I can do it, anybody can do it.
But this seems to have a little bit of some extra features, which is kind of nice once I get to learn them. Hi, Sam. And then that way we can kind of play around with it and see where else you want to go. I love Digging Richmond's setup. He has an amazing setup. You really need to do tutorials, I'll tell you, Frank, because for somebody who has just started out doing live streams, you rock the live streams. You have an amazing setup. I'm not sure if you're using StreamYards or Streamlabs or an OBS system. But I love it. It's fabulous. I know you mentioned the name of it before, and I can't think of it right now.
I thought he was using OBS, no?
Pardon?
I think he's using OBS.
Yeah, it's a great setup that he has. And I mean, if anyone hasn't checked out Digging Richmond's live, you need to check out his live streams. And he pops on with a couple of other streams. He did a coin roll in the other day, and I missed it because I was on another coin roll Penny War channel. So I missed your stream, Frank. Sorry about that.
Frank
Ecamm, that's right. Ecamm he's using.
Frank is called Windburn from yesterday. That's why my face is so red.
Hi, Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter. Who else do we have here? Anybody else we pop in that I didn't catch? If I didn't catch you, please put a little wave so I can catch you. We'll be able to say hi to you.
Sergeant Whitey's in there.
Jason's in the house. Hey, Sergeant Whitey. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, it's a Mac only. I don't do Macs. No, I think I did Max. Like I tried that when they first came out, and it wasn't good. Hey, Mike. Hey, fat fools in the house. Hi, how you doing, Rick? Hey, Ezra.
What's up,
Ezra's
Ed?
just stopping in to say hi. He can't stay on out. He's driving. Don't drive in text, Ezra. Pull over.
Yeah.
Hey, Gabrielle. I noticed you can do comments on your channel now, it looks like, on your videos. I saw your last video, and it looked like people could put some comments on. That's pretty decent. I think there's been a few changes with the teen channels, which is fabulous. Hi, Dennis. So,
Got a lot of people popping on.
yeah. Well, we are just hanging out. So if you feel like joining us, I'm going to paste the link into the stream and just click on the link and you can come on aboard and tell us a little bit about yourself or just say hello and tell us what you did this weekend. I did nothing. We had horrible weather on Saturday here. It was heavy rains, heavy wind, blowing winds, snow mix, heavy snow up north, but not down here. We just had the rains and the winds and didn't get to go out on Saturday. I thought about going out on Sundays, but unfortunately other things got in my way and I didn't get to do that. But
hey, Mike.
Hopefully next weekend. Hey, Treasure Hunt in New York. Hey there. I hope you're doing well. I was going to go live tonight, but it looks like Ambient beat me to it. Oh, well, funny, Jason. Come on, Jason. Come live with us. All you have to do is just hit that link, and you can join us. That way you can... Here we go.
Who's coming in?
Whoa.
Hey there, Frank.
Frank.
Everyone, we've got Frank from Digging Richmond.
Frank,
boy.
how are you?
Hi, Frank.
Let me turn my sound off. Okay, can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly.
Oh,
We
good.
can hear you.
Hey, I'm just as red as Joe.
That's windburn, man. Ooh, from yesterday.
Oh man, I gotta let me see if I can fix myself here. Maybe not be as
Good. You can give us some pointers here.
Oh, there. Okay. Whew. Take some of that burn off me here. Yeah. How you guys doing?
Trying to figure out the light in earlier, like right before I started. Hey, Marty.
Yeah. Well, on my system, I'm able to adjust the webcams and stuff with all the little different settings. So, but I'm sure you'd be able to do the same thing on your Streamlabs. You know,
it's possible. I mean, I only have the free version of StreamYards right now.
You get all that.
I mean, and it is something that I've been thinking about. You know, if I'm going to start doing a weekly show, which fingers crossed, people, I'm thinking about it. I need a little encouragement though here. So if you want to see me go live, shoot me a message. Tell me to go live.
Hey, go live.
I need a little push once in a while.
You don't need any excuses to go live, Nancy.
I'm so used to being in the chats.
Yeah.
It's very different for me to be in front of the screen talking with everybody because I'm usually in the chat room and moderating or can just hanging out with everybody. So when you're up here, you miss probably 75%, 90% of the chats.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the chat goes by so quickly.
Yes,
you miss so much. And I don't know on your system whether you can put on a limit to how many chats people can put in. But on mine, I can kind of put in, I think they call it a cooldown or something, where they can only put in, I think, 1 or 2 messages per 30 seconds. You know,
okay.
So yeah, that's just something. Yeah.
No, I like that idea. I know there's a way. Hi, CJ. I know there's a way that you can slow the chat down. That's, I think, on the YouTube side of it. And I'm sure there is with the StreamYards, too, if you have the paid version.
Yeah, there's a lot more for the paid version side of it.
Hi, 508.
Yeah, I guess it's just like everything that they want you to step up and give them some money, you know. So
yeah, but for what it is, it's actually not too bad.
It really isn't when you think. Like I said, if you're going to use it faithfully, weekly, then it's worth it. It's worth having that, set up so you can do what you want to do.
Well, I started with the OBS was trying the OBS out,
Thank you,
and
Scott.
I found that was not too bad. And then I switched to the Ecamm because I'm everything Mac, but I thought that was easier for me. Have you looked at the OBS?
I haven't really. It just, to me, I watched a couple of videos on it. It kind of looked a little complicated. I
Okay.
mean, I like technology, but it was just,
Too overloaded.
Yeah.
yeah, it just looked like there was so many features, and it kind of put me off for a moment. That's why I kind of just went for the easy thing of StreamYards.
Yeah, because I thought it
Hey,
was the other
Mark.
way around. With OBS was simpler than StreamYard. So I don't know. I guess it depends
Hi,
on
Anthony.
on the individual. So, but
Yes.
So you
Roland-
were out, Joe, doing a little hunting on the weekend?
Yeah, went out down to PA yesterday.
Mr. Tom.
PA Pirate Paul and Quarter Hoarder and a bunch of other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
Good times?
I'm exhausted. I am exhausted.
Mm.
It's a long day, long ride, 3 hours.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. It's the car drive. It's 6 hours driving.
That's a lot of driving.
Yes, it is.
Pass up that
Yeah.
opportunity down there. No way.
Marty's.
That's 6 there and 6 back?
No, 3 there, 3 back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I wouldn't be doing that in a day.
Oh, okay, yeah, because that's a long haul. Well, even the 6 is a long way to go. So, yeah.
Yeah, but it's so worth the ride down there. That's
But you had good weather for it.
Yeah, other than the wind. Like I said, the wind was the worst part. It was like, I don't know, probably mid-40s. It wasn't so bad, but the wind.
See, that's good digging weather.
Yeah,
For me,
yeah.
I like hunting in the 40s.
And it was nothing but slop everywhere. So
Yeah, well, that's what we have here too. I mean, we've had so much rain the last while. Everything's mucky. You go out and you come back, and there's just mud from head to toe, and it's no fun digging in that stuff. So,
Yeah. Hey, Marty's nuts about digging, everyone. He just mentioned that he's got a giveaway coming up of some of his colorized coins. So make sure you check out his page.
yeah.
I'll get in on that one. I love the colorized Canadian coins. You guys have fabulous coins. Hey,
Yeah.
Dan. Hi, Mr. Tom.
Yeah, I've been trying to find a few of them in the dollar coins and the $2 coins, and they're tough to find. They're I guess people are, especially the native ones, people are putting them away. So, but keep plugging away at them. So,
Are you able to order coins from your bank like that, or is it just something?
yeah, I
That's
mean, I
more
can walk
business.
in. They pretty well have a lot of coinages. So I mean, I can go in there and probably get a box of quarters or a box of loonies and toonies. Not a problem. They always seem to have them. But sometimes I like to have the customer wrapped ones versus the bank ones, because the bank ones are all the same. They'll be, right out of the mint. So there's no variety in them. So the customer wrapped ones are far better to go with. So.
And as you said, customers usually keep their own.
Yeah. And I was telling Marlon,
Awesome.
I was sending him an email that today I took back 14 rolls of quarters from my roll hunt the other day. And it's the first time the bankers actually opened up a couple of rolls to see what I had in them.
really,
Oh,
They said-
really?
yeah, they said they got ripped off on some nickels, or sorry, not nickels, but dimes, because somebody put a dime at each end and pennies in between for a roll of $5 dimes. So they're going to
that's
start
not
checking
good.
them.
that's not
Yeah.
good at all.
Hey, CJ.
Yeah. So.
But I can see it being pretty easy to do, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I had a couple of the rolls of the quarters. There was somebody would take out a roll or a quarter and put a nickel in between. So they're, saving 20 cents, I guess, when they go back to the bank, they're making 20 cents in their pocket. So people are always kind of trying to cheat the system somehow. Yeah.
This is true. I did those coins. We did a coin collection at my school where I work, and that's why I did that little giveaway with all those coins.
Yeah.
We had $500 and something worth of coins, but there was a bunch of, because I throw them in. I have a coin counting machine to roll them up with, and I kept getting these little. They looked like dimes, but they were just a hair smaller than dimes. It was a foreign coin.
Mm-hmm.
But I must have had about 15 of them, and I had no idea what they were. I've got them somewhere.
Yeah,
It's
there's
all
there's an app that you can take a picture of the coin and it'll tell you what it is.
I have it on
Yes.
Yeah, so so I might try it for next time. But yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's a
know
good
we have
idea.
the same here. People, like, I mean, there's Mexican coins, there's
Be safe,
Chinese coins, there's European coins in the mix. So, but yeah, a lot of varieties. But
yeah. Oh no, I've got a box of foreign coins somewhere from traveling. Actually, some of them are Icelandic coins
yeah,
because I used to fly to go to the UK. I used to fly into Iceland, so I have tons of those somewhere. Just have to dig them out and find them.
ah,
I'm not parted with any of my foreign coins. I've got, like I said, a box somewhere of them, and I've kept them over a while, all this time.
does that look familiar?
Ooh.
Oh,
Hey,
Frank,
I
I didn't
know
send you a
that.
quickie yet, did I?
Hey. We need to get you some more stickers, Frank. If anybody's got a sticker they want to send it to Diggin' Richmond, please do.
I
yeah.
opened stickers, actually.
Yeah, I got some from Brooklyn Treasure Hunter too. So he's coming on my stream
Hi, Marley and T.
on the 29th, I think, or something. I just offhand
That guy's everywhere.
CJ, can you type the name of that app, the coin app? Can you type it into the chat? Because Mark Diggin' South is wondering what and I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. So if you can share it. CoinScope. Is that what it is? Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, Lincoln.
So, but yeah, Anthony's coming on the 29th, so he'll be on. So be good to chat. I just get somebody that's new, and then see the struggles that you go through. So it'll be interesting.
That guy's everywhere, man.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Copperhead started them on live, and now he's everywhere.
Well, that's good. He's it's an interesting person, to talk with. So and he's always, I guess he wants to learn, and so it's nice. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna drop the link in here and see if we can get someone else. We can have 4 on the screen, kind of.
Well, I guess you're limited to how many you can have.
Here.
I think we're limited to 6 or 8, isn't it, on the free ones? I think it's 6.
Yeah.
I know that during like the holidays or something, there was an extended thing because I saw some channels that had quite a bit, and they were still using the free version.
I can see the comments here too. Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
Yeah, the comments a little bit.
Hi, Vern.
Yeah.
That's why I'm looking at both to try to compare to see how far up. So sorry, my eyes are back and forth.
And don't forget, Nancy, you can click on them to post them up.
Yes, I can. But I also probably won't be able to put it back down to the next one.
Yeah. I think Mike had quite a problem the other night on his coin rolling. He
was so much fun,
but he couldn't get it off.
We were typing in chat, but with Mike, he's so busy and he like doesn't look over at the chat. Hey, Willie, trying to get him to I'm like, Mike, just click another one, and Marlon's going, click another one.
Yeah.
Okay, so Marlon had 9 on. I'm not sure. Is he on the free version still, or did he do the paid version yet?
I don't know.
Marlon's paid.
Yeah, I think he might have joined the paid version.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're having a multiple guests on there, I guess you need that extra little bit of stuff. So but no, it's good.
Hey, hi ho.
But yeah, it's this whole learning, this streaming you're always learning every time you get on. There's something new, and if something's going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong.
But that's the best way to learn.
Yes,
it really is. To have these little hiccups here and there is the best way to learn and deal with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, last week, I think I turned 3 strings off the copperheads. I'm like, what am I doing?
All right. Let's see.
Oh my God! Look at the comment in chat. Did you see it?
I'm trying to show it. Did it come up on the screen?
Marley and T. No, look at what they wrote. Did you see it in yours?
There we go. Is that no? It's gone to the next one.
No,
I just lost it. I just had it. See, this is where the hiccups. I'm trying to learn. There we go.
Well, yeah, Joe Copperhead. Like Robert De Niro. Hey, yeah, Joe, you get that every time.
Yeah, pretty much every time.
He wishes he had the money of Robert De Niro.
Yeah, maybe I should be a double and make some coin, right?
You really should get some autographs.
Change my channel, Robert De
Niro.
Say
yes, absolutely. Do you want me to do a voiceover for $200 or something?
There you go.
It's so funny.
Hey,
No,
Chaos.
I used to get mistaken for the guy on Night Court.
Yeah.
Yes.
Night Court.
Yeah,
I used to
actually.
get mistaken for the lawyer.
That's funny.
I can kind of see that. You know that? I really that was a great show. Come on. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
See if we can add one more. And he's still trying to buff up here. Let's see if we can get Mike on here. He's rolling. He's rolling. Oh, thank you, Mr. Tom.
Yeah.
He's trying. Trying to connect.
He's got to pedal a little faster.
Yeah. Nope, I've lost him. I've got someone else in the back room, so hold on. And everyone say hi to Digging the South Mark.
Hey, there's a lot of digging going on here.
That's okay, Mike. Try again a little bit if you want. Hey, how's it going there, Mark? I've been seeing your videos today with the weather. You've got some snow with your driving going on there.
Snow.
Yeah, I'm on Interstate 90 in Erie, Pennsylvania, and it's about 1.5 feet on the ground already.
Oh,
Wow.
crap.
You
guys can keep it back there. Yeah. We
Yeah.
don't want any of that stuff.
So if you're parked up for the night, then you're not driving through any of this, right?
No, I parked here since this morning. I got fuel and parked the truck, and I can't leave out till tomorrow about lunch.
So where are you heading?
Mercy, New York.
Wow.
Going to Walmart Distribution Center.
Yeah, like the time when you were coming up here, right? I get a message at 5:30 in the morning, and Mark's like, I'm like in New Hampshire, and I'm like, where? I had an 8:00 Zoom I had to be on and get to work and get on this meeting thing. And he's like 3 miles down the road for me. Literally drove right by my house to get to where he was making a delivery. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. The one time I can finally get to meet him and I can't meet him.
Oh, man.
It won't just one time, though. I think it was actually like 3.
Yeah,
I've been up there 3 times.
Well, next time, promise me. You gotta say it.
I promise.
There we go. I've heard it. Yes, Jason,
we all did,
behave in the chat.
Yeah, I got witnesses now.
Yeah, that's right. I actually have it on video now. So I get to hold you to it.
I did have some fun a while back. Tim Ildigger came and visited me for a whole day. And I took him around some of my land, and we went behind a place called Persons Ordinary. It's one of the oldest inns in the state of North Carolina. I think it was built in 1730 something. Okay. And where I have permission is right behind their property at a old high school. And I think we found something like 20 wheat pennies in the back there. And I think he found a Roosevelt dime also.
Cool.
Tim's a great guy too.
Oh, yeah, he's fun to hang out with.
Yeah, you must have had a great day with him. He's doing really well. I follow if anyone hasn't followed Little Digger, Illinois Digger, Tim. He's got an amazing Instagram page, and he goes live quite a bit on Instagram. So you definitely should check him out there.
Will do, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I have been on Instagram for a while, but it's just there's so many, we have like watching all the channels you subscribe to, try to get some of their, watch some of their videos that come up and try to do some of your own. And like you said, you try to participate in everybody's, helping one another out, making the comments and it's a lot of work, and I'm retired.
It gets overwhelming for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So
Paul just said he can use his phone to do his StreamYards. Mm-hmm. Just reading. So it's a problem with his computer then. If his phone's, it's not the internet then.
Yeah.
If you want to try, Paul, you can try. I can put the link
down. I'm on my phone.
Yes. That comes in really good. There's no delays for that, is there?
Yeah. Good.
Sometimes the phones work better than the computers do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just depends on where you're at. Yesterday, going through Ohio, I couldn't do nothing. No phone calls, text,
Rub
anything.
2 sticks together there.
Yeah, Kay just said same for her, Frank. She's retired, but she can't keep up with watching all the videos. It's hard. It really is.
Yeah.
And what I try to do is when I find myself that way, so overwhelmed with some of the videos, like on a Saturday morning when I get up early or a Sunday morning, I'll binge watch. I'll just pick one person and I'll try to watch like the last 4 or 5 of their videos to try to get back up to speed. But there's so many amazing channels and I feel bad. I mean, there's some of them now that I find myself watching on my phone. When I probably should be working. No.
Yeah.
So I can't like comment or anything. And I feel bad because I don't leave a comment. And I'm like, oh, when I go home, I'll go back and leave a comment. And then I forget to go back and leave a comment. But I did watch your video.
Yeah.
Hey, Future Bleeps.
Hey, have you guys had the problem of being unsubscribed to some of the people that you've subscribed to?
Yes.
I noticed one this morning. I was.
It's a big thing right now, actually.
I don't know what's going on with that. You know,
Yes,
like
Susie.
I was waiting for it to kind of come up, and then I'm going, I'm unsubscribed from this. That's really weird. You know.
That happened with last night with you, Frank. I didn't realize you went live. It never told me.
Wow.
And the only reason why I found it is because I went to copy a link from another channel to put into the chat. And I saw that you were up live having your coin thing. And I was like, so what happens sometimes when you don't get notifications? The best thing to do is go back to that page. Yes, you can see the bell's been hit. Unhit the bell and then hit the bell again. So that way, kind of like rebooting it to let you know. But yes, YouTube's been doing a lot of purging lately. Everyone's numbers are going up and down.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to weed out if you haven't looked at that channel in a while. If you've got
exactly what it is.
Yeah, you've got a subscriber.
I don't know what it is. Yeah, I mean, I haven't lost my numbers, my subscribers. It's just that I go and then like this morning, like it was unclicked. I had to resubscribe to this.
It takes a while. Once they take that person out, it takes a little bit while to show on your numbers.
Yeah, that's really weird. Yeah,
that's what it is.
But I've had that too. There's some channels that I faithfully follow and have followed since I've started, and I'm like, oh, I haven't seen any videos pop up, and I'll go back to their page, and I'm not following them anymore.
Yeah,
and it's just like, okay, obviously somehow this got kicked. I don't know how. So I just have to hit it again. It's crazy. Like even CJ just said he lost 178 subscribers since he started.
Who did?
It is. Yes.
Who lost?
178 subscribers since he started.
Yeah.
And
That's a lot.
I think CJ's only been on since the summertime, right?
Yeah, well, that just goes to prove, though. You can subscribe, but if you don't comment, you're getting booted.
Hold on. Let's see. Thank you, Jason, very much.
Yeah.
My little two-bar thing had Paul blocked. We're going to add, let's see. We're going to add Paul.
Hey, guys.
Look it. He's not lagging.
What's up, Paul?
Not lagging one bit.
Yeah.
That is fabulous. That's great to know. Hey, Robert. So, Paul.
You got to look a little higher now.
Yeah. And then the videos, that's good quality too. It's nice and clear.
That looks great, Paul. Paul is from American Woodland Relics. If you don't or you haven't followed him yet, please do, because Paul's going to start doing live streams again, and that will be on Saturday nights at 5:30. Paul, I think it's 5:30.
5:30.
You used to do Monday nights a long time ago. Monday night used to be your night for a long time.
Yeah, Monday night was my start off with Monday Madness.
Yes.
With AWR. So
Sonia. Hi, Sonia.
It got to be a little hectic during the summer.
Hey, Sonia.
It did.
And I just had to, I didn't have a whole lot of time to do anything through the week.
Hey.
So nobody was really doing Saturdays. And I decided just.
I didn't realize I could add that in here.
all the premieres and everything. So
Well, I'm
Saturday
glad.
morning, 5:30.
Yeah, I am glad to see that there's no lag, there's no problem with your stream. So this Saturday night, if you're going live again and you're having guests, I'll pop on your stream.
I hadn't tried the guest part on the phone yet, but
I think it's going to work. I think it will work. Hey, JHH is in the house. Dudes, hi.
Hey.
There's the history hunters. There's Scuba, Sonia, NJD.
Nancy, I do want to
All
apologize.
familiar faces around here
It's
tonight.
been doing the streams that I used to watch, and I'm trying to watch everybody. It's just driving lately. I've been driving a little later than usual, and I missed Saturday night. I missed Jersey History Hunters, and I just feel bad about it. But I mean, I'm trying.
Make a living, man. You got to make a living.
Yeah.
Everybody got
paycheck
one.
comes first. Yeah, you gotta get
this is true.
Yeah.
No, don't worry about it. You'll have time that you'll be able to sit down and just chill out with us and hang out in the chats, and which is what is kind of nice about this here. It's just everybody hanging out. People can pop in and out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Frank, I keep laughing. Is that Jack Black?
Yeah. I didn't realize I could add it to your stream also.
I keep seeing him pop up.
I got a couple of those in here. I don't know if these ones work, but let me just try that. No, that doesn't work. But yeah, I can get Jack Black in there, but I think that's it. So yeah. Oh, wait a second. I got confetti coming too. So I can
party.
Yeah, because I'm able to do a virtual cam to your StreamYard. So
okay.
So it's basically taking my system that I have for my live stream, and it's coming on to here, and it's feeding into your stream. So I can add a lot of
Frank. Pretty fancy.
Yeah, I know. I can add all the fancy stuff on there. So
these are the low budget people you're talking to here.
I'm sitting here with the basics right now, trying to learn the basics. And Frank's like, we're gonna dance with Jack Black.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, I mean, I don't, like I say, it's just amazing the stuff you can get in here.
Oh, that's fabulous! And you have no hiccups whatsoever. There's no lag, no delay.
No, it's just I mean, it's even all the people on tonight. There's no lags between anybody, so it's really. So I think it's your system because everybody's kind of plugged into your system. So, it's nice to not to be kind of spinning.
Yeah, that's actually really good. It's nice to see that because I was a little bit worried. That's kind of one of the reasons, like testing out by having more people come onto the stream with us. I mean, I'm actually wireless right now. I'm not hardwired.
Oh, okay. Because that's actually pretty good because you've got 5 people on to have it wireless and not to have lagging. Because
that's Jason. Jason gave me a thumbs down.
Oh, look at that snow out there.
Scott is harassing him.
Oh, man.
Hey there, Mayor.
Oh.
Pop the link. There's another spot there. If somebody wants to join us, check out that snow. That is, please.
Where's Digging South right now? Where's he located?
Erie, Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of snow back there. Oh.
Night, Dan. Thank you for stopping by.
I feel sorry for you driving in that stuff. I really do. Oh, man.
That part this morning, it was 2 trucks in the median and a car in the median, and then there was a wreck a little further down from the exit. And I just said, it ain't worth it, so I stopped.
Yeah. Because I'm always amazed that the American truck drivers are I call them professional. So you guys are real pros versus the Canadian truck drivers. And I'm a truck driver years ago. So, but I mean, I've always admired the American. You guys are number one, bar none. So. Yeah. Hey,
everybody, Mayor Videos. Marlon just joined us.
Who's that? Oh,
Frank. Hey, Joe.
What's up, buddy?
Paul.
Hey, Mark.
All right, I'm gonna give somebody else a chance to jump in here, y'all.
Hey, I'm
Be
so
safe.
glad that you
Drive
stopped by,
safely.
Mark.
Yeah.
Thank you
I'm
for
Be
gonna
careful,
sharing.
Mark.
in the chat. I'm staying for a while, but I'm gonna let somebody else get in the video.
Please be safe,
And
okay?
Yeah.
I still have permission from my landowner to have up to 20 people at a time on my property. So if anybody wants to come to North Carolina, put you on something.
Once we can travel, let's hope we can do
Yeah,
some
that's the
traveling
thing.
this year.
Traveling. Yeah,
All
Hits up
virgin
the
ground
old dog
too. So,
sled.
yeah.
All right.
Looking forward to it.
Sounds great. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Be safe.
See, Mark.
Well, hello there, Marlon. How are you?
Good. I was sitting there catching up comments, and I didn't know you were live.
That's okay.
And,
I didn't know
and
I
I
was
just
live either.
dashed. I dashed to the garage right when
She
I
still
see
doesn't know
my
she's live.
notifications.
Was she unsubscribed from you also, Marlon?
Who?
Was you?
We were-
Nancy was her.
We were talking about
Yeah, YouTube
Oh, I don't know.
screwing up.
YouTube's been.
I hit 350 last night, and I was 340 this morning. So
Wow.
what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's
CJ's
strange,
trying
isn't
to
it?
connect.
Yeah.
Are you good, CJ?
Marlon, I'm trying your phone trick.
How's it going?
All right.
Going good.
Oh, there's CJ. Yeah, he's
CJ's
in there.
there from the official
Hello,
Gold
hello,
Digger.
hello. Okay. How's it going, everybody?
Going good.
I was
Marlon,
trying
look at
to. I was
Paul.
closing.
Yeah, we got 50-50 here. 50 Canadian and 50% the US.
We do.
Yeah, we just.
We gotta
All right,
switch
here's-
Frank and
Here's
Nancy, are you on your phone? You said.
No, I'm not on my phone. Paul is. Look at
Oh, Paul's using his phone. No,
Paul's
and it's
using
perfect.
his
It's
phone.
way like
problems
yeah.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
smooth as butter.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah.
I did
Really?
a short test a while ago before I come on Nancy's, and
Yeah, I
Everybody
missed that
said it
too.
was
I had the
doing good.
notification.
All right. So who in the chat can name it first? Name the 3 Canadians. Name the 3 Americans.
We're going to the comments.
Jeez.
that might be a tough one. Well, you gotta take the names down first.
Yeah.
The name will help them.
Oh, yeah.
hey,
Oh,
mine just
man.
says AWR.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
everyone's been talking in the chats about the same
Frank,
thing.
I have
They
a question for you.
up and down.
I didn't even see that there was so many people there.
Yeah. No, there's a lot.
Oh, look at that.
But,
Hello,
so
everybody.
see anybody. Little Egypt
I have
has
a
a
question
question.
for Frank.
It says, I have a question to ask all of you. Go ahead, Little Egypt. Put it into the chat and maybe somebody can answer it.
Post it up.
Or one of us
Okay.
can.
Post up the
Feel
question.
free. Hi, Brad. Brad is from Australia. Thank you for joining us
Ooh.
tonight.
yeah.
Wow, what time is it over there?
I know. It's going to be morning there, right?
Yeah, I would think it's morning.
Like
Are
15
they like
hours ahead.
15 hours, I was going to
Yeah,
say.
15.
Depending on what part of Australia they're from. What time is it there, Brad?
11:39 a.m.
Hey, there we
Tomorrow.
go. It's
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Mama's
me-
gone detecting, named all the Canadians.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Brenda would know. Yeah, for sure.
Oh wait, my name's on there.
was
Hey,
gonna
I have
say-
a question for everybody that's watching, and then even with the chat.
Ozzy.
And I've been kind of going back and forth with Marlon about my Gmail account. And I don't know, Joe, when I sent you email, was there a header come across the top, like a warning?
No.
No?
No.
Because lately I've been sending out emails and people haven't been responding, and I got one back today with this warning across that the person had that it's could be spam or phishing or something, and it's just really weird,
no, you sent me quite a few. I've never seen a warning on there.
yeah.
I get those with my work emails all the
Do you?
time. Yes, because our system that we have blocks so many things, and I get this big yellow bar that goes right across
That's
the whole.
it. Yeah, that's the one. And I don't have a business account, so it's really strange. So I tried a couple of my other emails, and they don't do it. It's only this Diggin Richmond Gmail account puts this bar across the top, and I guess people are afraid to click on it. So
You have it, Frank. Do you have it set up for a business?
No, not really. It's just I have it for my my YouTube page, and that's it. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't know. It just
Oh,
seemed.
that's
I thought,
strange.
and I went on to the
Hi, we be
internet, and
Brooklyn.
people are having the same problem. There's a lot of people are having that same issue. So, and you can't talk to anybody at Gmail to try to fix it. So
Yeah, no, good luck with that.
yeah.
No, but you can talk to somebody from Amazon. I had a phone number for Amazon today, and I got to solve a problem. So I was ecstatic. I got my credit.
Yeah, no, Amazon's good.
Did
Yeah,
that question ever get popped up, Nance? I didn't see it.
yeah.
Hey, there. I think that when I left the,
Little Egypt. Okay, there it is.
I just had to know about the South Dakota. Let's go back. I'm sorry if
Frank,
I
I have a
missed it.
question for you.
Yeah. Fire away.
When
Yeah,
you pop up Jack Black,
Yep.
you go on the virtual camera, do you have to have OBS
I
open
missed
for it to work?
Well, I use Ecamm. Is the system I use. It's a Mac only software for streaming.
Wow,
But-
okay.
And I have my virtual cam through that. So everything kind of comes through what I have for my stream. I've got a little stream deck with the buttons and everything. I can just push to pick my scenes and cameras and that sort of stuff. So that's all I have to do, and I can just put that up. And I can put Jack Black up. I just hit it and it comes up on my virtual cam.
Nancy,
So,
do you see
yeah.
it?
Because I know for StreamYard,
Hi, Mildred.
if you have the paid version, you can. I'm not sure how many you can add, but you can add overlays, so stuff like that. But I just don't know if you need to have the virtual cam up if you're going through like StreamYard like this, and then you could add it through OBS. But
Yeah. Because I don't know. I mean, if you have the StreamYard, you should be able to have your virtual cam, and when you're logging into on the system with Nancy, it will ask you if you want to use your virtual cam for her stream.
yeah, right. See, when I just clicked on that to see what would happen before I came in, the OBS logo, and so I tried to open up OBS, but then because my camera was already being taken up for the StreamYard, it wouldn't open it up in OBS.
Oh,
yeah.
And you use OBS? Is that what you use, CJ? OBS?
Pardon me?
You use OBS for your whole system, or are you using? Because I've seen you.
Well,
you started with OBS.
I started with StreamYard, but I tried OBS and I like it because of the graphics and stuff you can do, but you can't add guests unless you have a link to like StreamYard or something to it.
Oh, okay.
So if I do a live stream with guests, I'll just.
Thank you so much.
yeah. No,
TJ needs to fix his lag problem.
Yeah. So everyone, I'm just popping a link into the chat. Check out We Be from Brooklyn. They're new to detecting. They could really use some love and support. Check them out. There you go. Hi, Nick.
will do. Yeah.
Yeah, I subscribed to We Be from
Am I
Brooklyn
lagging
a couple
now,
days
Joe?
ago myself.
Yeah, dude, you're lagging really bad.
Yeah, you've got a really bad lag, CJ, and I don't.
Are you on your phone?
Mine end or your end?
Are you on your phone, CJ?
It's probably my end. I had a few tabs on the top.
That's what Paul looks
I
like.
had to try something.
I was gonna say, we finally fixed Paul.
His voice will come out.
We Be Brooklyn.
We Be
There we
Brooklyn.
go. Thank you.
Subscribed. I did a couple days ago. I just found out about them.
Awesome. Let's see.
As long as my
There's a
duct tape don't come undone, I'll be fine.
No, you're good, man. You are right on the money tonight.
Is CJ frozen?
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. All right.
So, Joe,
Try it again.
you messaged me today, but it's too bad you weren't standing next to Trey when he came on the show yesterday.
Yeah, and he didn't even say anything to me either. I was on the other side of the hill. It's okay.
Yeah, he said he almost forgot. I think he just jumped on in a panic, and Mike was digging something right next to him.
Yeah, Mike dug the dandy live.
That's right.
Yeah, try it again.
Try it
There
again.
you
It
go,
always
CJ.
works
Is that
better if you
working?
do that.
He dug a real too for lucky guy.
That's awesome.
And he's gone again.
Yeah, like I wonder if it was in like Paul's case where the computer seemed to be making the chop, not the internet
I
connection.
actually have to get.
All right, let's.
Hey, Paul, my son wants to go remote into your computer, just so you know, to see if you can figure some stuff out for you. But we'll set that up by another time.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Out, Jason.
Well, a lot of times the computers, especially if you got an older computer, can't handle all the new software and the new plugins and what
My
have you.
oldest son is an IT guy, so he's willing.
Try it again, CJ. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Jump in Paul's computer remotely and see if you can fix some stuff for him.
Well, that's the thing. Like for anybody that's getting into with the YouTube stuff, going to do live streaming, if they're getting new systems, it's always get the best graphic cards you can get, the most RAM for your computer, and they're getting new systems. It's always get the best graphic cards.
Whoa.
Something like that.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I got a water-cooled gaming system that's about $4,500, so I don't think I have to worry about
There you go. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
It's water cooled. Yeah. Awesome.
high rates, so I need the water-cooled system.
I thought if you pour water on a computer, it's bad for it.
Yeah, no,
especially salt water.
I've heard of those, though. I haven't seen one.
Yeah, I have one. I need it for iRacing because the races last up to 4 hours. You burn out the computer in the process.
I guess that's quieter too, isn't it, Joe? Rather than having a fan on it.
Yeah, you can't hear anything.
Yeah, to cool it down.
That would be a bonus.
Yeah.
Computer fan can be really noisy.
Yeah.
Well, that's like when we're listening to Mike Mallyman. His hard drive is ready to go on his computer, and I spend the whole night typing in the chat. I can hear Mike's hard drive. I can hear your hard drive, Mike. Your hard drive's gonna die, Mike.
We do from Brooklyn, you still need a fan. Yeah, I have a fan, but it's like you can't hear.
Oh, I have a water-cooled machine too. Nice. But no, Dennis, are you having problems with the chat? I had problems in the chat last night that I was typing in and nobody could see it. The chat was actually delayed for some strange reason.
When was this?
Last night when I was watching the Penny Wars over on Polly's Nickels and Coins Roll Hunting.
I think the whole YouTube thing is kind of collapsing. Something's going on.
And literally, and it was like I had to put in my guess, and I'm putting in my guess, and Polly said something like, "Oh, well, I haven't. Ambient hasn't responded yet." And I'm like, I'm here. And I just kept typing, can anybody see me? And nobody would answer me. So I literally, Mike was live on the stream and I'm texting Mike going, can you see me? And he's like, I can see you in the chat. It was the weirdest thing. Nobody responded to me because the chat, I guess, to them it was moving, but to everybody else it wasn't moving. Hi, Ashley. Hi, take it on.
I think there's
That's
something
because he
going
was
on.
pulling for Mike, Nancy.
Yeah, it was really strange. Because I was trying to win the 90% piece of silver here. And I didn't get a chance to really put my answer in time. I was like, oh, well, it was fun, though. I had a great time. I actually really enjoyed that. I didn't know what to expect from watching the Penny Wars because I missed the last Penny Wars you guys had. It was a lot of fun. It goes really quick.
It does.
Of course, Paul won the 90% silver. So I'm going to post a link if anybody else wants to jump in and say hello.
I guess CJ's not coming back, huh?
Oh, so you had it too. Hi-ho, okay.
Nancy, did you get your letter back? Your letter with the win from my channel yet?
No, not yet.
It should be zooming on the way anyway.
Mail is horrible here right now. It's so bad. I mean, I was late mailing out my Christmas cards. I mailed my Christmas cards out December 15th. And
I got it a couple days ago.
Yeah, you just got yours a couple of days ago. Marty just got his a couple. I mean, all my Canadian friends all got theirs a couple of days ago.
Terry sent me a letter from the UK. It took a month and 15 days to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
It's the Canada Post, Nancy. The U.S. is pretty good. The mail's good in the U.S. As soon as it hits across the border, It's crazy. I mean, it just takes forever to get your mail here.
I don't have your address.
Yeah.
Jason's like, I didn't get a Christmas card. I don't have your address.
Yeah.
Give me your address.
I kind of think they're quarantining the mail at the border. Like it gets here and then they put it in a box for a week or two to let it,
cool down.
You said my letter was postmarked. You said the letter was postmarked December 21st. And I'm like, no, I mailed it out on the 15th. So
maybe by the time they had finally stamped it at the post office, they had delayed in the first place.
Thinking, I'm like, did it sit at my post office until like for a few days until somebody came and picked it up?
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah, that's crazy. Nick Mola is saying mail from the U.S. to Canada is taking almost 25 to 30 days.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when the borders were open, I used to do a lot of stuff for down the States. I would go across the border, which is only like a half-hour drive from my place, and mail from there because things get quicker. It's like one day you can have it in the U.S. anywhere in the U.S. almost, but it takes like a week to get to just half an hour from me. So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That really is. I mean, that was that way in the UK, the Royal Mail. It was horrible.
Yeah.
All right, CJ's going to try again. I'm just going to let him till I see him. All right. You ready, CJ?
You try again.
All right, we're going to try again.
Okay.
How's that, CJ?
I don't know. You tell me.
That's good.
100% better.
It's way better. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Don't freeze.
like an old time. You don't like an old time movie anymore.
I'm on my cell phone now, so the cell phone is way better than my crappy laptop that I just bought. Jeez.
Yeah.
Well.
Cell phones seem to be better. They do seem to be better. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't see all of us on there, though. That's the problem, eh? We're so small.
I was going to say
it doesn't have all the bells and whistles.
Chat.
Yeah, chat.
I can't. I just can't see the chat. That's all. But I can pop it up on my laptop now.
Yeah.
And see and still talk in the chat.
You can hit the chat button, CJ, on your phone there, and then switch from private chat to comments.
Oh, right. There it is. Okay. Yeah, but then I can't see the...
Then you can't see everyone. Yeah. All you can see is the comments then.
I love how Marlon is new to YouTube, and he's the one that can teach all of us.
Oh, yeah. He's got it all figured out. He's got kids that probably understand it.
It's like the
He's
last
the reason I'm using my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That way.
It's backwards, and I'll never learn that it's backwards.
It's hard. And I don't even know if you see it the way we see it. Because I know
that's right.
You can mirror it.
We used to do Metal Detector Nation.
If I go this way, it's mirrored.
It was the
it's
wrong
the right
person.
way. If I switch mine...
Well, see, you can do that because you're fancy. I don't know how to switch mine.
Yeah, see, I can mirror it. So I can... Hey, Joe, let me plug his ear here. Oh, see? That same thing down here.
Robert.
I forgot the other way.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Everyone's getting it figured out. Everyone's going to be live all the time. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, Kate just mentioned what happened to Metal Detector Nation. It is a pause. We are coming back eventually. There's just... Jordy's really busy right now with, I'm not sure if many of you know, he's a teacher. So between his teaching and his other jobs that he does, it's been a little bit busy and some family things. I'm hoping it's coming back soon. This is a great time of year to come back in the winter time. We really all need these live streams to help us get it through the winter since we're not detecting. So hang in there. You may see us again. We haven't gone too far. We'll make a few changes when it comes back, but you'll see.
Yeah.
The only thing, though, is people that are in the States, you guys can drive a bit further south where it's nice and warm and go detecting. Us up here in Canada, we're stuck at the border.
It was cold. It was cold down here in Georgia this morning. Wind blowing hard.
Oh my gosh, what is cold to you in Georgia?
Yeah, I was going to say,
what's cold? 45, 50?
It was in the 30s today.
All right.
Only thing for you back there, CJ, is you can only get colder. You can't get any warmer where you live. It's just it's colder.
I can tell you that I don't stop
direction
digging
you go.
year round. I dig year round, even with snow on the ground.
Yeah. But how deep can Like you don't break your
go out
shovel,
into the
Joe?
woods. No, you go out into the woods and move the leaves around. It's all insulated.
Oh, okay. So
I
like the
detect
leaves
out
are
here.
keeping the ground insulated.
I've been out in -0 degrees weather, huh?
Same here.
Mm.
It doesn't
Gene-
freeze out in the woods. It's you really need.
Gene, if that.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go
But I
ahead.
did break a shovel in half. I can't lie. Last year.
Best way to put it, Brenda. If your
What?
coat doesn't make you look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, it's not cold. Honestly, I don't wear a jacket. It's very rare I wear a jacket. I'll pretty much almost all year round. I wear one when I'm shoveling. But even like when I go metal detecting in the wintertime, it's just I layer up long johns, another vest, a thermal shirt over that, and because you get
Talking
hot.
about cold, look at
What are you
the guy
getting?
down
Cold,
here.
Marlon? You talking
Yeah.
about what?
Oh, I better put my jacket on. We're all this cold talk, eh?
Mark.
Oh, there he is.
The chill's coming, right? The sun must be getting ready to set.
Just put another loony in the heater meter, eh?
The sun went down already. Yeah.
You see me dressed like that, it's got cold.
Oh,
Because 90% of the time I'm in a t-shirt.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh.
It
Well,
is
down in
funny.
Georgia,
Georgia
I lived
is
there,
a
too.
beautiful state. I lived in Georgia for a year, and it was the funniest thing. It was, I don't know what it was. We got snow in Georgia. I was in Atlanta, and we got snow in Georgia. It must have been maybe 2 inches the most. People abandoned their cars on the Northeast Expressway and walked.
Snowmageddon.
They walked home.
Oh
It was
my
like
gosh.
everything shut, and I'm sitting there going, "Yay, it's snow!" Because I haven't seen snow because I was down there for a year. And literally, it's all over the news, breaking news. The highways were shut, the stores were shut, everything was shut. They were showing all these people stranded on the Northeast Expressway, and I'm like, "They're stranded. Why can't they drive in this?"
yeah.
We don't know how to drive in snow.
Yeah.
Nope,
Yeah.
you don't. And they don't have plows. Like they have
Yeah.
plows at the airport and things like that, but most of their crews, they don't have plows to get out there and clean it up. So it was a whole different experience. It
It
really
was.
was.
So did you wear shorts and t-shirt when you took down your Christmas decorations?
Yes.
Why I oughta.
In fact, we just have took Christmas down
Oh,
this-
gosh. Yeah.
That's funny.
because we did not get to have family Christmas on Christmas.
Nah, that's hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
either.
one of the best things about Georgia was I remember one of the things was I lived in a condo unit, apartment complex, and it was March 15th, the pool opened.
Wow.
Everybody was all excited. March 15th. I'm like, March? I'm like, how could you open a pool in March? But no, people actually go into the pool.
Mhm.
But you know what, Nancy? We learned one thing. If we see a snow flurry, we close everything.
do. It's crazy. It was that way when I lived in England too. They got snow like a few times because I was up in a higher elevation, and yep, everything shuts. Everything
Okay.
shuts.
Grinds to a halt.
Marlon and Frank. So our next business ventures, we're going to buy a whole bunch of shovels, and we're going to go down to Georgia. So next time it snows, we'll become millionaires selling shovels.
Be ready. Yeah. Be ready.
Yeah.
Start making
yeah.
those t-shirts. I survived.
Shoveling,
Yeah.
snow shoveling lessons,
Oh,
and
man. Yeah.
Well, you'd
How
be
to
like the
shovel
umbrella
snow.
salesman at Disneyland on a rainy day, right? Like that's yeah, making all the money.
Yeah, I mean, Madeline, how long do you have snow? How long does it last up there?
5 months of the year for Alberta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, you guys get it
Till
early,
April.
don't you?
Yeah, it came 2 weeks early. It snowed 2 weeks before Halloween, actually.
Mm.
And we've
Yeah.
had it ever since.
No thanks.
Yeah. You can keep
I
it,
can't
yeah.
complain when Marlon's in the mix. I can't complain at all about snow.
Oh, you got it milder where you're at for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look at Texas right now, all the snow that they got. That's crazy. I swear our seasons are shifted slowly.
Yeah,
but
oh,
surely.
it is. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
I agree.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
I remember,
back.
Hi,
as a
Ron.
kid, we always used to have snow in the wintertime for Vancouver. And, since I've been an adult, nothing. It's just rare. We'll have a
There you go.
snowfall and then it'll melt and it's gone. So,
Well, that was the thing. Growing up when I was a kid, all the lakes used to be frozen in like November.
Yeah.
We were ice skated. Now it's like you drive by the big lakes and they're just got a thin layer of ice over it. They're not even solid. They're not safe to go. It's crazy different. Times
There's already people skating on ponds and playing hockey by my place, and it's like they're not big lakes or ponds, but still, it can't be that thick. But they're all playing hockey and everything, and
we have a small.
My worst nightmare is falling through ice.
Yeah, that is scary.
Yeah.
But we have a small pond here down the street from me, and it was funny. It was 2 weekends ago. It came across on our alert because I have a neighborhood alert thing, and it was like, stay away from the area. A Jeep just fell in the pond. I'm like, I guess they were trying to be nice and plow the pond for the kids so they could skate on it.
Yeah.
But it
Maybe check the ice first.
Strong enough to hold it.
Yeah.
That Jeep sunk. Thank God the person got out safe. That's all that matters. But it was like, I saw the photos of it later, and I'm like, that Jeep is underwater.
Well, that's the thing too. You see a lot of animals falling through the ice too. The wintertime with being so thin. So that's the worst part about it. And they can't get out. So.
Never worried about it when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I lived on the ice. My grandfather had a big farm. We were always down there ice skating. Never had a fear. As an adult now, nope. I'll go like nope. I'll go like maybe 3 feet and come back off the ice.
That's like for like the lakes. Like we have Lake Simcoe. It's pretty big, and there's people like during the middle of winter kind of thing. But there's people skidooing on there, but I wouldn't want to take the chance because sometimes there's like pressure cracks and there's people ice fishing out there. But there's times where, the trucks have gone in and people that are skidooing. But I remember when I was a kid, a friend of the family had skidoos, and I wouldn't go out like 10 feet past the shoreline because I'm just too scared that I might go through the ice or something. But I don't know. I couldn't, I couldn't bring myself to do it even now.
I stopped watching. I saw a movie once, probably when I was in my 20s or something, and it was a person that fell through the ice, and it was literally just watching his body go under the ice and banging on it, trying to get the current.
Oh my gosh!
The current took him away.
That's my biggest fear.
The current took him away, and I was like, "Yep, that's it. I'm not ever going on the ice again."
Yeah, because a lake is one thing, but if you're on a frozen creek, right, the water level, they say, can change under the ice. Yeah. So if the water is not supporting the ice, it can break, and then you can float away under it. So, yeah.
No thanks.
Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunters, they say we get snow once every 10 years. Last year it snowed, and they were filming like crazy.
It's funny when I hear people that have never seen snow before.
Oh, I know.
And they're talking about, we came to Canada once, and the first time we saw snow ever. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'll trade with you any day. Just like Gene from We Dig It.
Yeah,
I got lots of
comments on my winter video from people who say they had never seen snow before in real life. So
no, when I used to work, when I was in Massachusetts, I worked in a large city school. And the majority of our children in the school was a very diverse school. The majority of our children are from Cape Verde, which is a little island between Africa and Spain. Those children have never seen snow. When the snow would fall, these kids would run out of the classroom and outside because they were so excited for that first snowfall. It was like literally the kids are running out the doors to see what it felt like to touch the snowflakes. Yeah. It's such a beautiful memory because it happened every year with the new kids that came over because they've never seen it before. And it was so sweet.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I mean, we take a lot of things for granted. I mean, I live on the East Coast, so I have the mountains, and I have the lakes, and I have the city life, and I have the beaches here. There's people that never seen the ocean, and that's one of those things. How fortunate. Hi,
we're
Alex.
lucky. Yeah, we're lucky.
Yeah, my parents used to like to tour around, so I'm lucky to have ventured far enough to the coast and things like that in my childhood, for sure. And then I don't think I traveled out of the country myself, though, until, I was 19 or 20. We went to Cuba.
Oh, wow.
But otherwise, yeah.
That's one of the places I want to go to so badly.
I got to go, guys.
Are they opening it to American Touristy, Paul?
Yeah.
See
y'all.
Great.
Live
stream.
Watch out for snow.
That's right.
No.
5:30.
If you need a shovel, email me. I'll send one to you.
Oh.
But no, I'm so happy Paul got his phone working for this. That way he could be able to have his live stream. We'll have to test it out with some guests. That would be awesome. If anybody else wants to join us and pop in, there's the link. Come up,
Alex. Alex, you jump in from Russia, buddy. Come on.
Hey, Alex. It's so good to see you.
That'd be kind of cool.
I ask him so many times. He never wants to come on.
I don't know. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
He's on like 24 hours a day, Alex. I don't think Alex sleeps.
Yeah,
Alex speaks English in his most recent video. If you guys have seen
that one. I saw that one. He said it wasn't lockdown.
But the minus 35 temperature Celsius was keeping it locked down.
I could not do negative 35. I could probably do negative 8.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I went out west, and we flew to Edmonton Airport and had to drive to Valemount, and we stopped off at a restaurant, and every car was running. It was the middle of winter. Every car was running, and I'm like, "There's nobody in the cars. What's going on? Why are the cars running?" And I noticed that in every parking spot there was an outlet plug to plug your car in. I'm like, I was talking to my dad. I'm like, what's going on? Why are they all running? Well, if they shut the car off, they ain't getting them started again. It was it's how cold it was. And but they have plugs for every parking spot to plug your car in, and crazy.
Oh yeah, I got power at work to plug in.
All the time.
Most places have to have it for their employees in the cold, to plug your cars in. Otherwise, you're not going to start in the morning or after your shift.
Sometimes. Yep, sometimes.
Yeah.
So what do you do then? Just say, I'm home today.
Yeah.
Stay at work.
Snow day.
Snow day. Huh.
Hey, we've got somebody in the back room, everybody.
Yeah.
Say hello to Gene from
Hey, there he is.
Whoa.
We were talking about you.
He is bringing us the warmth. There we go.
I figured he's growing a beard too.
Tropical beach.
I figured everybody was talking about me, so I had to jump in.
Ears are burning, right?
We're all coming over, Gene.
Hey, I would absolutely love it. I've got my boys that I go digging with, but that's it. My sons. I have nobody else here. Nobody can drive to me. I can't go see anybody. So I would love if people would come. It'd be awesome.
The guest room ready.
3 years ago, my wife is from Canada, and 3 years ago we took our boys to Canada for Christmas, and it was the first time that all but one of them had seen snow. And on Christmas Day, it was 17 inches.
So how did they respond? How did they react?
Surprise!
Like crazy people. It was awesome. I grew up in Michigan, so I'm used to snow, from my childhood. But it was the first time they had ever seen it. It was pretty awesome.
That's so cool. What a great memory to have.
Yeah.
Whereabouts in Canada is she from?
She's from New Brunswick.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, that's New Brunswick, so just above Maine.
Yeah, we have lots of New Brunswicks that comes through New Hampshire.
Can I show you guys something that I found yesterday?
Yes, please do.
Totally.
It was the first time I'd ever found something like this. It's a complete brass lock.
Oh, that's nice.
Padlock.
I love that.
I have found some iron ones, parts of ones, but this was it's brass, so it's completely. It looks like it would work today if I could find the key.
That's wow.
And we searched like an hour for the key.
Looking
We couldn't
key
find
too.
it. Yeah, it's 130 years old from best I can find, about 1890.
Could you date it?
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Those are beautiful.
Pretty cool.
I found a lock and I love it.
Yeah, not that I'm trying to rub it in that I can dig pretty much any time. But
oh, we know.
Yeah.
We know.
Go on, rub it in.
Yeah.
Yep. And then there is
the night digging. Go on.
Yeah.
You can find something 100 years old.
It's nice, cool 75 degrees at night.
Yeah.
Having to wear long sleeve T-shirts and long pants.
Yeah. Hey, I had somebody at my house. The locals, they've never even come close to seeing snow. Like the coldest it ever gets is about 68. And I had a local family up to my house the other night for dinner, and they said, "Hey, it's so cold up here. Does it ever snow?" Because we live on top of a mountain, and it was windy and 75, so it was chilly, but it was just kind of funny,
I'm awful quiet tonight. I'm just listening.
Windy and 75.
Yeah.
I'll take 75 all year round. I think that's the perfect weather.
Yeah.
Really is.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
As soon as COVID's over, I'm heading over that way, buddy.
Yeah, man, come on. Actually, we are planning on this summer. This has been a 2-year plan, but we're planning this summer to come to Canada for a family reunion for my wife.
Nice.
But the borders are still closed right now, so we're just hoping that they open up.
What part of Canada?
Yeah. It's New Brunswick.
Yeah.
Oh. You just said that when we were sleeping.
So we'll be really close.
Right above Maine.
Very close to me. I'm in New Hampshire.
I'll just pedal my bike on across the country 4,000 kilometers.
Yeah. It's so funny. I'm sure you guys from Canada, all three of you, experience the same thing that my wife does. But whenever they're like, "Hey, I know somebody from Canada. Do you know them?" It's like, well, it's a pretty big place.
I know Mike from Canmore.
Yeah.
Yeah, they owe me $50. Tell them to give me the money back.
Yeah, but you do get that places, because that's one of the things. When I lived in England, the first thing everybody asked me was, "Do you live by Disney World? Or do you live by New York?" Those are the two things. They only could pinpoint Disney World and New York City. And it was like the funniest question.
Gene, it does. People do say, "Oh yeah, you live in Canada." Yeah, well, I have a cousin that lives in Toronto. Do you know them?
So funny, man.
I don't know what it is, why people do that, but yeah.
Well, it's funny, as you just said, Future Briefs just says us Brits get that too. Do you know the Queen? My husband deals with it over here because my husband's from England. So living in America, the first thing everyone says to him, "Oh, so you from London?" No, my husband's from the Midlands. He's like 3.5, 4 hours from London. But that's like, well, where's that? Is that near London?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
It drives him crazy.
I'd actually love to go out that way sometime soon. My family are actually from London, England, and Belfast, Ireland. And when I was doing my family tree thing, I found a picture of the boat that they came over on. They weren't on the boat when the picture was, but I found a picture of the actual boat, and I thought that was pretty cool. But so I'd like to get out there someday. Kind of cool, meet everyone over that side.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Jason says, "Do they know Ambient's husband?"
Hey, Joe, you got a big hole in your forehead.
Oh, yeah.
Third eye going on.
I can see right through you.
And as Mama just said, Brenda just said, Iowa does not grow potatoes either. Idaho.
Yeah. You know what? We've gone to Idaho, I would say the last 5 years we spent a couple of weeks in Idaho. And we have yet to get a good potato in Idaho. I don't know what it is. And that's the potato capital of the U.S. No potatoes, all mushy and soft.
We can get potatoes out of Maine.
Why is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is true. As Robert just said from Clark's Cove, when they say West Virginia, a lot of people do not realize that West Virginia is a state. They think they're from Western Virginia. Yeah. That is true. I've heard that before.
Yep.
It's a small, small world. but it's so different everywhere you go. I mean, the same, you must have it up there with all the different dialects with accents. I mean, my accent is horrible. I'm originally from Massachusetts. Then I lived in England for 5 years, and then I moved to New Hampshire. But I grew up with, my father is from Scotland. So I grew up with my father's, with his accent, which I never heard as a kid, but all my friends did. And my mom's American. And I never heard my father's accent until I moved to England. Once I started talking to my father on the telephone, I was like, oh my gosh, Dad, you have such a Scottish accent, because I was around the dialect, different dialects all the time. It was the strangest thing. Look at Nancy. Nancy has a serious accent. Yes, I do.
Yeah, you're hard to pin down on your accent. Yeah, you're hard to pin down on your accent, like exactly where is that from? You know, most other people you can, you know, you can kind of pinpoint close, but you do have a mix of UK, American, you know, in there, and it's hard.
My Boston accent will kick.
Yeah.
That's what I get, Boston. Yeah.
Yeah, I apologize for that.
Oh no. Don't apologize.
Like, I love it when Nancy says water. Water.
Yeah. But hey, listen, you guys, I'm gonna check out. I'll let you guys continue on, and nice seeing everybody and
so cheating. Great that you joined us.
And
you, Frank,
Joe, and let me poke Marlon in the head a couple of times here, and, and over here. See you guys. Nice to see you, Nancy and Joe.
See you, Frank.
Gene, yeah. Cheers.
Bye. Hey, Tim's here. Hi, evening, Tim. I'm going to drop the link to see if anybody else wants to join us. Just click on that link and come on in and say hello. So, Gene, tell me, I mailed something out to you. It's probably going to take a month to get to you.
No doubt.
Just let me know when it comes. I'd like to see actually how long it does take.
Yep, I'll let you know. I mailed something out to, I think it was a Dark Knight Detectorist, and I had pretty much given up on him ever getting it. And then yesterday he was like, hey, I finally got that. I was like, wow, that took forever.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I know that I've said this before, but, you know, again, being relatively new to this, you know, I think it was Alabama Dirt Digger. He said he watched YouTube for 4 years before he bought a metal detector. I was kind of the reverse of that. Like, I bought a metal detector and it sat in the back room of the house forever for a couple of years. I never figured it out. Took it out a couple of times and never figured it out. And then we logged onto YouTube one time and saw a metal detecting video and jumped out in the yard, and we've been hooked. And then we, about three days after we started metal detecting, we started our channel. So I did kind of things in reverse, but I've really enjoyed this community and getting to see you guys, you know, and you know, being a part of each other's lives, and you know, it's really something different. So
it's a great experience. It's amazing people that are in this community, and I mean, I love how one little hobby, or addiction, I should say, has brought us all together.
More like an addiction.
Definitely more like an addiction has brought us all together. I mean, I've been able to meet quite a few of you, and I can't wait to meet everybody else that I can. It's just amazing, the people here.
Yeah. So I got a question for everyone there. What was the first metal detecting channel that you started watching when you first started getting into it?
That's pretty easy for me. I mean, you know, like I said, we watched one video. It was Ed Huffman. Ed Huffman, he kind of did an instructional video on our detector. We started out with an AT Max, and we just typed in AT Max into YouTube, and his was the first video that we saw, and we hit play.
Yeah, I mean, I think with me, the same thing. I mean, I of course, I typed in New Hampshire too. So of course, Stealth Diggers popped up. So I started watching some of theirs. But I actually was, what was it? Is it Digger Dan? I think it was, or over in the UK. He doesn't do metal detecting videos anymore. He does a traveling video thing. But I started watching a lot of his first. It was interesting how you find different ones, and then you just start. I kind of really bypassed a lot of the big names and started looking at the smaller channels, because I was just learning. So I wanted to see what people like me were doing. I mean, it's fabulous to watch somebody who's been detecting for 25 years. It's amazing the stuff they find. But yeah, Deep Digger Dan. Thank you so much, Tim. That's who it was. But it was wonderful for me to find somebody that was like me, that was just learning, that didn't know what they were doing. And that was one of the reasons that actually gave me the confidence to do my own channel. It was like, if they can do that, I can do this. I can do this.
Totally.
A lot of the older detectorists have gone now because of YouTube. It's not like their thing anymore. It's keeping up with the Joneses. They can't do it.
But it's the smaller channels, the smaller community that really bonds together and helps each other out. And that's the part that I love. You can't, that's the best find. You cannot, by any chance, you can throw a gold coin at me. But the friendships that I have made in this community, that means more than anything to me. It really does.
That's for sure.
I remember I was. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Marlon.
Oh, I thought you were asking who our first channels were there.
Yeah, what was
For me,
your first channel?
I started watching before, and it got me into it. Was I Dig Daytona? Brian doing the beach hunting Daytona Beach, and I think I like the same thing. I watched a whole bunch, and then he was my gateway person, right? That ended up making me buy a detector and a sand scoop. And then the second one would have been Aqua Chigger, and I think a couple of people said Aqua Chigger in the chat. So
yes, Aqua Chigger is a big one.
Yeah, because Brian's relaxing. I Dig Daytona is like you can kick back and be totally relaxed. And then Aqua Chigger, he's like cramming himself in like tiny little caverns and you're getting claustrophobic for him, you know? Yeah, so that's the excitement end of it. So that's for me.
I actually got to hang out with the quarter holder and the boys this weekend for the first time. They're a pretty good bunch of guys.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Yeah. But that's how I found my crew, the crew that I dig with, as I started watching the smaller channels, and it was Admonish the Metal. He had a video out, and I was watching the video, and I was like, I know where you are. I drive by that every day. He was like,
You're my neighbor.
He was a mile and a half from my work. So I put in the comment going, I've saved a lot of turtles, because it's a big turtle crossing there when it goes from the little pond to the lake. And I was like, I posted on his video, and I went, I saved a lot of turtles there. And then the next video that they did, they were in a video talking with Messy Hole and Not Right Johnny. And Stan was like, yeah, this girl posted, they're in the middle of their video. He's like, this girl posted that she knew where we were last weekend because she saved a lot of turtles there. So he wrote back, he's like, come join us. And I was like, oh, okay.
Nice.
And it was like, after that, we were every weekend out digging. And it was awesome. They were amazing people. Not Right Johnny, Messy Hole, Rebecca and James, Admonish the Metal Stan. I mean, just a fabulous time that we all have together. They're great people. They really are.
That's really good.
I've learned a lot from them.
Yeah. And for us, it kind of has a different purpose too, you know, for my boys. I mean, a pandemic, what do you do? And so metal detecting has really kind of drawn us closer together too.
Good way to think of it, actually. I didn't even think about that.
For all the bad things that have come along with it, there have been some positive things too. I think everybody has slowed down a little bit. Which I think the whole world can use that. Yeah.
So true.
So now the whole world should go out and buy metal detectors.
Yeah. There we go.
We have spots.
And I think if more people watched metal detecting, they would be buying metal detectors. Yeah. I just don't think people even realize some of us are doing this on YouTube. There's probably someone right now that would watch. They just have no idea, you know?
It's true. I mean, that's how
Who runs commercials here? Who advertises their channel? None of us, right? We just hope YouTube shares it to someone that's going to want to see it. So
it's like nobody at my work even knows what I do.
Exactly.
I share it with my friends and family, but like my colleagues at work, they'll be like, "You play in the dirt? Why?"
That's the best way to get permissions. It's one of the best ways to get permissions. You kidding me?
Yeah.
The Secret Life of Nancy.
Oh, you're digging up old change? Do you need $1? You know, can I give you $10?
Yeah, it sounds like Joe's more like me. Like I can't shut up about it. So everybody around me knows. So because I'm looking for permission.
So many permissions that way. It's insane. I just did a 180-acre Boy Scout camp that my parks manager lives on that nobody else even know exists.
Nice.
We pulled out over 100 silvers out of there.
Wow.
So just
awesome.
word of mouth is the way to go sometimes.
Yep.
No, it's hard to explain sometimes because people don't understand. They're like, well, what are you looking for? It's like, I'm looking for whatever I can find.
It's hard because people have the expectation that when you talk about it, you're bringing this bulldozer and backhoe into their yard and you're going to destroy it.
Yeah.
That's the toughest part of the conversation. They don't get it.
Yeah. Getting them to understand what it really is.
You know? And then you show them, and now suddenly they think you're getting rich off their property, and that's when they ask you to leave. You found that? Oh, you got to go now. It's
Yeah.
See, that's
mine. Give it to me.
It's like, trust me, if I can get rich off of doing this, I wouldn't still be working.
That's a good thing. Kate just said she wants a channel T-shirt for Messy Hole. Talk to them. Reach out to them. I keep trying to get them to do it too. But tell them I'm
you just got to mention it.
Tell them I'm
I agree.
Body parts.
I just happened to mention in a comment to Grony Boys, John, that Rory would love that pink shirt he was pointing out. He just sent it to us.
Yeah.
You know, like, thanks. That's awesome, hey? Some of the people in the community are just...
Stream, right? So you just get free T-shirts? Is that what you're going to do?
Cover's blown.
Get the hell off the video. No, just kidding.
I don't know how many times I've mentioned Copperhead T-shirt. I haven't got one yet.
I know.
I got one. That's it. I don't have anything other than one.
And I think I have somebody helping me with my design for my T-shirt, but I don't know how long that will take.
Oh, here she goes. I offer a favor, and now I get the slam.
That was only today, so that's why I'm making
it. So how fast would you like me to pull it out? Never mind.
It was only today. Come on.
Take a little time there, kid. Relax. I'll get it done.
It's funny. It's funny though that how when we first start, and we kind of look up to certain detectorists. And when I first kind of started, I was watching a bunch of channels, and I was getting lots of support from Liz Digging Canuck. But I actually watched one of her videos today, and I like going back to the beginning and kind of starting at the beginning. But there was a video where there was a big meet in Toronto, and I forget her last name, but her name was Jocelyn, and she met Jocelyn, and she met like a movie star. She was like, oh, like she was all giddy, and she's getting signed autographed pictures and stuff, and she was so happy. But it's just so funny how we look up to some metal detectorists, like I look up to Liz. But then she's in the same boat. She looks up to somebody else, and it just it's funny how it all plays out like that.
Oh, look, you guys started. Now I got Copperhead hoodies in the chat. Look what you guys did.
Jocelyn was the big female detectorist.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the whole thing, relative recoverist. And I mean, when you're a female in this sport, in this hobby, there's not a lot of females. Because I did that when I first started. I was kind of Googling female detectorists to see, or metal detector.
That's not true. A lot of women won't admit they do it. That's the problem.
Well, that's the thing. There's a lot of women that do it. As a few of them have said, my wife and kids come with me and they love it. But it's like, get it out there, let it known. It's like even children. I think it's fabulous, Gene, that you have your kids metal detecting. I mean, they're learning history completely different. They're learning history from the ground up.
Yeah, I got 5 kids. I don't want to touch the thing.
And my 7-year-old's right in there. She totally wants to find treasure.
You call me gooberish and geek and all that other crap.
That's like my son. He'd rather be at home playing the Xbox.
Exactly. That's what they do to live on.
Doing the virtual metal detecting.
Oh yeah.
The game, metal detecting game or something.
There's actually a couple of them out there. If you guys didn't know that, there is some games out there.
Yeah. Oh. But I mean, I went to school, and I have literally thought a few times about doing an after-school program to teach the kids metal detecting. Just to have a small group, about 5 or 6 kids, because where our school is, it's a 1,700 town. I hunt all those woods right there, and the school abuts the woods that I hunt. There's stuff. I mean, there is a cellar hole right behind the school, a massive cellar hole right behind the school. It's pretty dug out, but there's a lot of things there that they would get excited just finding.
We're going to do that. Cropperheads, we're going to do a homeless for the homeless children. We're going to do a whole clinic down there, and then the COVID hit. We're going to get detectors and stuff, and unfortunately COVID hit, but we did raise I think $7,000 for them. to grow
You know,
back on
it's
this.
one of the things I still think about doing. I don't know what the liability would be like. I'd have to figure that out first because
that's the whole problem now too, is insurance.
Because God forbid someone touches something rusty.
Yeah, you gotta just print out the waiver form and just hand it to them. That's the best way to get permissions, man.
But even just to learn it, even doing seeded ones with them, just to get them interested into it. And it doesn't have to be like gold coins they're finding or silver coins. We can plant anything in the ground for them to understand.
Be like, ooh, look what I found, like Nancy does. Ooh, I found a nail.
Hey, I like my nails, okay? I am really good at finding square nails.
I know you do.
And I get excited when I find a square nail because that means, all right, there was property here. So there's more stuff here. So start looking for it.
No, it means Joe is following you, dropping them on the ground.
Nancy, I'm the same way because I think about the history part of it. Like, sure, it's just a square nail. Maybe you guys in the States find hundreds of them, but I found maybe 2 in all the time that I've been digging. Like, sure, I might be digging the wrong spots, but to me, that's cool because it's like, wow, this is a part of history, right? That, you know, kids nowadays do a square nail. What the heck is that, right?
Well, that's the whole
I love finding that kind of stuff.
Forged. That's a hand forged nail that somebody took a long time to make. It probably held their house together or their barn together, or
exactly.
I'm past the nail stage. Sorry.
I'm still a newbie. Come on.
No more nails.
It's
funny.
You can't speaking of like you.
Speaking of square nails, I mean, I'm just asking a question here, but anybody know what happened to Square Nail Squirrel?
No, actually, he kind of disappeared, huh?
Yeah, he just completely dropped off the map.
Yep.
Yeah, we were going to
take the channel away.
He kind of disappeared. Nobody knows. I haven't heard from him.
Wow. He was one of our first ones we would watch also, because last winter, you know, I mean, March, when we were getting into it, we would watch him, and my boys really enjoyed watching him because he just had a different way of doing it.
He had very informative videos.
Yep, he did.
I think sometimes it gets to the point where it's not fun anymore if they're not enjoying it themselves. And I think, you know, yeah, it's a burn. Either they get burnt out or it's just they went too far with it.
I mean, think about it. You got to have content to post a video every week. That takes a lot.
It's a lot of work.
A lot of filming.
I mean, I hardly have any videos because I struggle with videos. I do better.
I'm thankful for Trey.
Yeah.
He does all that stuff. I just find the goods. Here you go, buddy.
I've got tons of footage. I've got videos that I've made all sitting in my computer that I've never uploaded because I'm one of those. I'm like, it's too long. It's too short. I don't like this. I don't like that.
That's for your fans to decide.
I know.
You gotta let your fans decide.
It's just a bad habit. It's that little bit of confidence to going, okay, is this all right? I mean, I don't care about making it a perfect video because I just want to showcase the day that I had. I had a fabulous day out digging, and I want you to see that I had a great day. I'm not afraid to show you my junk that I find. I mean, to be honest with you, all my good finds I've yet to do a video on, except like my skeleton key and my lock. I still haven't even put my video up on my Crotobell that I found, and that's the one thing that I've wanted a zillion.
The bucket lister.
My bucket lister. See my little Crotobell.
That's awesome. We haven't found one of those either.
That's the only thing that I ever wanted to find. And there's a whole story with that. And I want to do a video with that. But it's one of those things that's pulling it all together to, I want you to feel what I felt when I found it. And sometimes it's hard.
It is hard. My oldest son is the one that does all of our videos. You know, we put everything, I just hand him all the videos and he goes onto the computer and edits it and everything. So if anything you've seen of ours, except for the very first one, that I did that myself, but the rest of them he's done.
So you're spoiled like me.
Yeah, man, absolutely. The other day we found a coin, and I wasn't videoing. It's kind of my gauge for if I'm doing this kind of and it's becoming a labor is, am I metal detecting and not videoing? And if I'm still doing that, man, I'm loving what I do, and because I don't have to show everything, you know. There are times that we go and we don't video at all. We just go and we have fun at the beach, or we go and we have fun digging. You know, today we went digging, but we didn't video anything. The other day I went to the beach and I found like a coral ball. I can't explain it, but it was just real thick, and I thought it was a button that had been, you know, had coral growing on it. We brought it home, tumbled it, and after about an hour in the tumbler, I could see a silver edge.
Oh.
Long story short, it was a silver coin, 160 years old. It's a coin we've been looking for and we haven't found yet. I was able to identify it. I'm driving up the hill to my house to put it back in the tumbler one last time, and it falls out of my hand, hits the floor of the truck, and then all of a sudden I realized for the first time there was a hole in the floor of my truck.
Oh,
no.
God.
I promised I watched it roll right out of the hole, and I stopped the truck. I get out. I couldn't find it, and my son found it later. I ran it over.
Oh no.
But see, I love that. It's a fantastic story. Like,
That's
I
a
don't,
story you can't make up, right?
no, you can't make that up, man. It was just like, it was insane. And I can't wait to show everybody that one. Even though we weren't videoing that day, you know, I'll still tell that story someday.
That's awesome.
I like that you got a truck with a Fred Flintstone floor.
Yeah,
That's
no
awesome.
doubt, right?
Hey, I would take that any day for being able to go to the beach every day of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I got to say, yeah, it's pretty nice.
I guess if you don't have winter, you can have holes. You don't worry about snow coming in.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's the place you should go in the snow when it freezes instead of beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get off here, guys, because it is pretty late for me. It's 9:40, so you know. Thank you so much for having me up.
Joined us, Gene.
Appreciate you all.
Tell everybody we said hi to the boys.
I will. You guys all have a good night.
Everybody,
Bye.
check out We Dig It. Great channel, great family show.
That was awesome. You popped in.
That is so cool.
Totally.
Glad he
The other
did.
man's in the chat.
I have to agree with Marlon though, Nancy, is, you know, just put out what you put out, and because people watch you because they want to watch you, right? So no
True.
matter what it is, you know, they'll come to your channel because they want to see what you have to do, right? So I don't think, you know, just do it, put it out. We want to see your Crow Bell.
See my Croto Bell. See all my silver coins. I mean,
there's a good story with that Croto Bell, actually.
there's an amazing story with the Croto Bell. So, all right, I looked at that.
Well, even with like people that are just starting out in detecting, you know, if they only see videos of finding amazing stuff all the time, they're going to think they're doing something wrong, maybe, right? So if there's videos out there like, well, you know, like I've had videos where I've found nothing but junk and maybe a few coins, but I still put it out because it's like, well, see there, that's the truth. I don't find good stuff all the time. There's going to be days where you find scrap junk all the time.
Well, that's kind of a double-edged sword, though, with that whole video thing, because if you don't have good content, people won't watch you.
True, yeah.
We've learned that, but then again, if you post the junk, then people won't watch you either. So, I mean, I guess it's viewers' discretion advised.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to post the junk because that's what I find. Metal detectors.
Oh, no, I'm
find a lot of junk. It's when you find that one great find.
Oh yeah.
Those are the ones that it makes up for everything. I mean, I've been really lucky. I don't pull a lot of pull tabs where I live. I don't do a lot of beach detecting. That's usually you'll find them. I do a lot of woods, so I find a lot of beer cans thanks to the hunters.
And they sound great in the Knox too, don't they?
Oh my gosh. When you hit a beer can in the woods, especially when you're like walking all over the woods and there's not a sound.
Yep. And you get
silent, and all of a sudden you get that your Knox is like, oh my God, that's it.
And then you dig Budweiser.
Yeah. We were out one day and I was out with the crew and we were at a site that we were just pulling bullets after bullets after bullets after bullets. We were calling it like this was just bullets.
Hey, DK's
and
in it.
All of a sudden it was like I found a largie, and then everybody started finding largies.
Nancy, pin up that post. Maybe DK will jump on quick.
Hey DK, if you feel like popping in and saying hi, please do. Welcome. And all of us were finding largies after.
Come on, Ken, jump in.
Stan found a real that day, and it rang up the same as a bullet. So we went back the following weekend going, all right, if all the reals were coming up the same as these bullets were. Nah, it didn't happen.
Yeah, I dug a bullet yesterday, 31. I was drooling, but it was a bullet.
It is crazy, though. We were pulling coins. That place had so many coins. We don't know why there was so many coins in the ground there. It was just, I don't know if it was like a little farmer marketplace.
It's probably what it was. It was some kind of an exchange, most likely.
I mean, we were on a class 6 road that went off, and it was all cellar holes deep. probably about 2 miles into the woods. But this was before you got to all the cellar holes. So it was kind of like, is this where they met up, like a farmer's market? I think it was a half real that he found. That's right, Cap. Darcy, it might have been a half real that Stan found. And we lost CJ.
He's cooking dinner. He can't jump on. What's for dinner, Ken? Anything good?
Oh, come on. We've seen your cooking shows on it. That's great. We've seen DK cook. That's all right. You can come on next time. That would be fine. Hey, Marty. If anybody else wants to join, there's the link right there, because I think CJ just went off for a moment.
His phone may have died. Oof, gone.
He was coming in much better now. That was great.
Yeah, definitely got a computer issue.
Yeah, over his phone. I always say when the sound is coming through without chopping, but the video's going like this,
yeah,
your computer's doing something. It's not. Yeah,
that's the same problem Paul's having right now. Same exact issue.
I'm so happy though that it's working for Paul. I mean, I'm looking forward to his stream this Saturday at 5:30. It's going to be a great live stream to actually be able to have no issues, have no trouble.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Nobody else wants to jump in?
That's all right.
I know we're not that exciting.
It just depends when you're catching people, I guess.
Let's do a PA.
Trying to catch up a little bit on the chat there. I was like, I'm so sorry if I missed any of your comments. I do go back and read the chat afterwards, and I'll go, oh, I missed that. Oh, I missed that. It is so hard, and you feel so bad too.
Yep.
Are you getting used to it?
Ground turkey, zucchini, peppers, sauce over roasted spaghetti. Oh, squash. That sounds good. Especially the zucchini. I love the zucchini. I'm sorry, Joe. What was that?
I said, are you looking at the slower chat? Is it easier for you? Or are you not doing that?
I'm actually trying to do both at the moment. I'm trying to see how much of a lag. It doesn't seem to be a huge lag.
It's like that. It's just slower down. That's all. Yeah, CJ said he's not coming. He's just going to stay in the chat. He must have.
Thank you, Darcy. CJ said, can your son help him? You're going to have to hire out your son.
Yeah, that's what he does. He does a lot of remote stuff for people. So if anybody's got computer problems, let me know. I can hook you up with them.
That's awesome.
Just a kid plays video games for a living and makes like $500, $600 a week playing video games. I want to slap him after I told him he would never make that doing that stuff. Now he's doing it. Idiot. I hate you.
On YouTube.
Nice. He's the one that's going to take care of you when you're older. Hey, backstage. Guess who we have coming out?
When he was growing up, and I used to have get so.
It's so good to see you, Anthony. Hello, welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
Is that my shadow? Oh yeah, hey.
The shadow's here.
Oh, what's up, buddy? How are you?
Not much. Not much. How's everything going with you guys?
CJ said yes. Reach out to him. It's going well. How about you?
Doing good. Doing good. Went hunting yesterday. It was cold as heck out there, but we found a couple of things, and trying to put together a video.
Did you do a park hunt this time, or a beach hunt?
I did a park hunt yesterday.
There was a bunch you went out yesterday, didn't you?
No, actually, they went to another spot.
Oh.
I went early morning to Prospect Park, and I hit that by myself. Basically, I ended up meeting another detectorist afterwards just as I was ending the day.
I was going to say that's a big park where they all head to, isn't it?
The one that all the New York crew usually goes there a lot of times, but they all went to this place called Hunter Island near Pelham Bay Park.
Okay.
So
what's crazy about that park is it just keeps giving. That's nuts. As many people goes there all the time for years and years and years. You guys still pull up crazy coins out of that place.
Yeah. I mean, yesterday, basically, I just got a lot of clad, but I actually found a watch. It was like 5-6 inches deep, and it was still working.
You're
but
kidding
it looked
me.
like it was under there for.
Was it a Timex? Was it a Timex?
No, it was like a kid's watch. It said like All Star something and had like pictures of some sports pictures in it, but the second hand was moving. So I just
You
figured
should
it was
reach out to
5
the
inches
company.
down. It had to be, had to be there for a while. Let me see. Like,
Yeah, I would reach out to the company and tell them your story. They may like that. That's a good publicity for them. Hi, Sarah.
let me see if I can. And it's still ticking.
It is.
That's kind of cool.
That is so cool. To think that's been in frozen ground, the water, everything.
And it had to be, if it was like 4 or 5 inches deep, I would figure it had to be there for at least a month or two, if not longer. But that was it. That was pretty much my day yesterday. It started getting very windy and it started feeling colder than it actually was. I was like, okay, time to go home.
Yeah, I can tell you about that. Yeah.
Do you have much of a frost right now in the parks?
No, actually, I thought the ground was going to be a lot harder to dig in. It was not that bad at all. It was not that bad at all. It was pretty good.
Hold on. Here's the offer. Anybody want to go out digging? She's looking for someone or a group to go out digging with. Buy the first round of coffee. You need the coffee to stay warm. Who found a gold? Somebody did find a gold watch recently. I can't remember who that was.
I don't know.
Somebody mentioned finding. I forget who it was. I cannot remember.
Gold is still my elusive one.
Yeah, I haven't found anything gold yet. I'll settle for a chain even if I don't find a gold coin.
I was pricing a gold coin yesterday, but it didn't happen.
What would you do if you found a gold coin? Seriously.
I lay on the ground like when I found my Riel and just stare at the sky for an hour by myself.
Actually, I would shake. Joe will understand what I said. Because he asked me if I shook the first time that I found my silver. If I found a gold coin, I would be shaking.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Everyone takes over. It's crazy.
So would you do the gold dance?
Definitely.
No, stare at the sky. I can't believe it. When I found my buckle plate, same thing.
Yeah. The silver shakes are real. Even for some other stuff, you still get that excited on the hunt that.
Oh, anything like that. It just, I get shaky like crazy. Can't breathe.
Yeah, gold though. Wow.
Crazy.
Gold coin. Shakes might go right into a full seizure.
Hi, Kay. Thank you so much for coming by.
When I dug my Riel down in Boyerton, there was like 50 people around me. I didn't call anybody. I just didn't know what to do. I just dug it in my box and walked away. I didn't tell anybody about it.
Well, that's the whole thing. It's like I think I would probably do the same thing. Usually when you find something good, there's nobody around you.
Oh, they were all around me. I just didn't say anything. I was shocked.
Don't be swinging around here. This is my area.
Yeah.
I mean, when we went to Connecticut, Mally Man Mike, when he found his gold ring, his 18-karat gold ring, it was like he was texting us and he was calling us on the phones. Yeah, and he's like, "Where are you? Where are you? Get here! I'm like 20 minutes away from you in the woods. I'm like a mile and a half away from you somewhere." Wow. He's like, "Hurry up, get here! I'm not pulling it from the ground."
Yeah,
I remember I saw that video.
We wouldn't touch it until everybody got there.
But we were all scattered throughout the woods, and I think we were probably the furthest away from him at that time.
Yeah, we were.
That looked like a nice group hunt. That was the one with Kay was there and Shane and Steph Diggs and everybody.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Nice old hallmarks. Really nice. I'm not sure if you ever got to date it though, Mike. If you were the hallmarks, if you could find out what the year was on that, I forget.
It was just that 18K stamp in it, and I tried researching just the way it was written. I couldn't really find anything on it. I don't think he did either.
Yeah, that was a great
day. Right into the cellar hole, you can only imagine it's got to be from the 1800s.
Yeah.
1880, Mike said. Yeah. And yes, Jason was supposed to be there. He was. He disappointed me. I was hoping to meet him. Didn't happen. Jason, North Jersey detective, was supposed to be there. Next one, Jason. Right. We'll make the next one down in New Jersey then. Well, you have to be there.
We be from Brooklyn saying I'm his good luck charm. He found silver when he was with me.
There you go. See?
What do you find?
He found a Merc. We went back to a park that I found my silver in.
Oh, nice.
He was actually with me when I found mine. And I turned around and he's there dancing. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I found a silver coin.
I'd be doing some.
He actually, it was cool. He worked it into his video, and you see his shadow dancing on his video.
That's so cool.
Definitely. Yeah, crazy thing when you find silver, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's always a nice feeling when you see that in the hole.
Oh, of course. Of course.
When I dug my barber yesterday, I thought it was another real. I made everybody come. I'm like, everybody get over here. It was only a barber.
Hey,
I had that day that we were actually at the same park on, I think it was Friday, and I had told them, I have to go pick up a couple of things from my sister, and she ended up dropping it off at my house. I ended up doing a short video on it. After my mother had passed years ago, my sister had this little box, and she's like, oh yeah, Mom had a couple of coins. I need you to look them up. So I figured, okay, it's going to be a couple of $50, maybe a couple of silver dollars. And she hands me this little plastic Tupperware that weighed like, it was heavy as hell. I'm like, what the hell's in here? I opened it up. It was like a bag of silver quarters, a bag of silver dimes, a whole bunch of buffaloes, and then a bunch of peace dollars, Morgans, just regular like Eisenhower silver dollars, Kennedy half dollars, Benjamin half dollars, walking liberties. I was just like, I just stood there. I was like, oh, when I got home, I was like, what the heck is this? I couldn't believe like what I had found. So she's like, yeah, look them up and we'll split them. I'm like, okay, sounds good.
You give her the Wheaties, you take the Walkers. Oh, people love Wheaties, tell your sister. Here you go.
Yeah.
Everyone's always looking for those, like me. Me over here before I found a Wheatie.
I love it. That was actually my first coin that I ever dug. Was a Wheatie. My first trip out to a park on a park hunt, I dug a Wheatie.
Alex wrote. I love that guy.
Anthony, brother, I love you Italian.
Love you Italian. But I'm not Italian, Alex.
All the Italian ones.
Although everybody thinks I am. Everybody thinks I am because of the way I talk, and my name's Anthony. Well, I'm actually Cuban and Lebanese.
Nice mix. Lebanese, yes. And Cuban. Wow. See, I would have thought, the Italian is there. You hear the name Anthony.
Right.
It makes me think of the Prince Spaghetti commercial.
Yeah.
That's why I always go.
Oh, you know how many people used to say that when I was younger? Anthony's Prince Spaghetti Day. I was like, oh my God.
I mean, that was a big thing as us kids.
Yeah.
I'm from Massachusetts, and it was the north end of Boston. That commercial and every Wednesday it was like, hey, all of us kids in the neighborhood would try to go, Anthony.
We always have like this funny thing between me and my wife. My wife is actually Italian, and we went to Italy, and my wife looks Spanish. So every time while we were in Italy, people would just walk up to me and start speaking Italian, and I'm like, no, her, and they just look at her and they're like, no, and they start talking to me again. I'm like, no, she understands. I don't understand.
Oh, that is funny though.
That's a good story.
Yeah. Love to eat and drink and have fun. Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Life's too short. It's all about living.
Yep.
Enjoy it. Embrace every moment.
Oh yeah. I can't wait for COVID to just like be under control and be put to the side. I can't wait to travel again.
Yeah. I think we're all at that point right now. I mean, there were so many things that we were supposed to do in 2020, so many different events we were going to go to. I still have my ticket to Digstock. That didn't happen.
Yep.
We were supposed to be in Spain last June. And we were like, well, okay, that ain't happening. My wife's like, I don't care. Once this is all over, she goes, first year we'll hit a beach. We'll go to a beach and just hang out, and then after that we're going back. We're gonna plan Spain again and Italy again.
Darcy just said my wife's uncle's Italian, and man, he can cook.
I can.
I'm just waiting for restaurants to open again here too. They closed restaurants for whatever reason again. So
they haven't done that here. They have all the outdoor things. Like if you're in the street, they're making all these like little outdoor huts or whatever you want to call them.
Oh yeah.
And some of them are really, it went from like a little tent or a little wooden thing, like just the size of the store, to now they're actually building. But it's like defeating the purpose, because I tell them, I look at it and I go, you're putting plexiglass, you're putting all this stuff up. You're not supposed to be inside. You're making it basically your inside dining outside.
Yep. Yeah, here it's only drive-throughs right now, and it's too cold outside for patios in Alberta.
Right.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Your drink will freeze.
Yeah, well, they just started a lot. I think last month they were allowing people the restaurants start putting heaters inside those things, so people could sit in them at least. But there's gotta be somewhere, some openings where the air can keep flowing through it, or else you're defeating the purpose of what it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. You feel bad. You feel bad for all the little stores and shops and restaurants, and it's like, how do they ever recover from this? It's going to be a long haul for them. It really is.
It is. It's kind of, there's a lot of bars in this area that have closed. A block away from me is basically like a restaurant and bar row. The whole street is all restaurants and bars, a couple of little stores, and so many of them have closed already.
It's going to continue to happen, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's hopefully the only positive thing that we have for the rest of this year is things get better. Let's just hope for the positive side of things.
I don't know. There's new strain coming out.
I know. We're still on 2 weeks right now at work.
The new strain is supposedly something that it's, like, say, easier to pass it on, or it's easier to catch, but it's not that it's like deadly or different in that way from what I've heard. And the vaccine is supposed to work on it as well.
I know a person who is a nurse and has been dealing with this COVID stuff for a long time. And there was an older gentleman, I believe in his 80s, that was extremely ill, like on his deathbed. So they tried giving him antibodies from somebody who had COVID. In 24 hours, he was up and talking and breathing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, well, aren't they asking people now who have the antibodies to donate the
platelets?
Yeah.
Yep. So some of the good news anyway.
Yeah. So I mean, it like everything, it's something new. So until we learn how to deal with it, it's only going to get better day by day.
Yes.
Check private chat.
Keep talking. Go ahead, keep talking.
It's only going to get better. So, I mean, I wish it would get better faster, but it's just something, eventually it's probably just going to end up becoming something like the flu, and you'll get your shot every year. And
it's kind of what they need to make happen. Unfortunately, there's going to be deaths involved, but the only way this thing is going to weaken if people get it.
Yeah.
And according to doctors, it's weakening. But I know there's going to be fatality and there's going to be death, just like the regular flu. I mean, it's what happens, unfortunately.
Yeah. What's up, Bill?
Hey, everybody. We got Tim here. And I want to apologize because the way my screen is set up right now, where my mute and stop cam and mic was blocking him, it's like the scroll bar. And I didn't even see you there, Tim, and I'm so sorry.
No worries, Tim. I had you back, man.
How's it going, everybody?
Yeah, buddy. How you doing?
Good.
It's great to see you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're all frozen over here in Illinois.
Was your ears burning earlier? Because we were talking about you.
Yeah, no.
Mark Mosley was on, and he was talking about when he was out digging with you.
Oh, yeah, I came down by him?
Yep.
Or up here, or when he was up here.
When you went down to North Carolina, you went down to that inn?
Yeah. Yep. He's got some potential there. I'm sure about that. Yeah, he's got some potential there. And then was really hoping to get on like a Civil War artifact, something, bullet, button, something from down there, but just I only had one day and didn't really have a lot of permissions lined up, so kind of went to the places he had, and like I said, we found some stuff. We went to an old football field, got a rosy dime and a handful of wheat pennies and stuff, but nothing Civil War related like I was actually hoping for. But
it's always the next time. I would love to find something like that. Go down south and dig up some Civil War history. Oof.
Yeah. Is anybody here going to the dig stock coming up, the mini?
No.
The one down in Virginia. It's Virginia, right?
North Carolina.
Yeah. Okay. No, I still have my ticket, but I'm using it for the New York one, just because it's good. It's October. It's October, and
Chazzy,
New York. So hopefully. So are you going to the mini then?
I am. I got my ticket 2 weeks ago, just before Christmas.
Okay.
So yeah, I think Mark Mosley's gonna be going. I think, and then
Ron just Digging Life said he's gonna be there.
Who?
A lot of people going to that hunt. That play, it's gonna be huge.
Yeah, it sounds really mouth-watering. Actually, sounds like it could be a lot of potential. To have a lot of fun. So, my buddy Jeff from Wisconsin is gonna be going. A guy who I met on a detecting trip in England. He lives in Portland, Oregon. He's gonna be going, so I get to see him again. So I might have like 3 or 4 people there that I know directly that I'll be able to hang out with. So
that's gonna be good.
Yeah, should be fun.
I gotta go, Nancy.
Hey, thank you so much, Ron, for stopping in. I'm so glad that you caught it.
Yeah, it was nice to see you, Tim,
I was
on at the same time.
Yeah.
See Anthony and see Joe. I'm getting they're motioning. We're going for a walk. So go stretch the legs.
Fun. Enjoy your walk. Thank you
see
so
you guys.
much.
It was awesome to come on. I'll kick myself
Everybody,
out.
make sure you check out my videos.
Yeah, no new videos in a while. I've just been live, but I've got a little bit of footage I've been meaning to edit. So there might be something in the next little while.
And we're going to look for it.
Bye. You guys.
Bye.
See you, buddy.
Later, Treasure Fam.
So what's the thing on YouTube now? The new thing is everyone's doing these shorts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like 1 minute or less, or is that what the deal is?
It has to be vertical,
yeah,
and it has to be less than 60 seconds.
Okay.
It has to be less than 60 seconds, or less than 2 minutes, or
no, 60 seconds.
Okay.
I've been watching a lot of my thumbnails. They're coming in. They're on like 45, 55, 36 seconds. Yeah.
And then you put hashtag shorts in the title.
Right.
Because I think YouTube actually puts them. I forgot what they're supposed to be doing with them. They're trying to push it to make it like almost like TikTok and all that stuff.
Right.
So that's going to be like their versions of it.
I figured, yeah.
Yeah, BC just said, why do people do shorts? And I guess that's basically what it is. It's YouTube is reaching out to that TikTok format.
Yeah.
Kind of go that little, just to get the different audience in, maybe.
Nobody can be original anymore. They always got to copy somebody.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of footage from years ago that are probably vertical, actually, that I never went into videos. Like I said, I stopped doing videos for 7 years, so but I still got all kinds of clips. I was actually thinking about maybe doing some shorts. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Shorts a lot of them are a minute or less anyways, so that would be one good way to get them on my channel and get rid of them. And
yeah, it's a quick way. It's a quick way to get if you need to put up or want to put up content, and in between those larger videos, you could do a short in between everything, and it's still getting your name out there, still getting your content out there, but at the same time, it gives you some time to work on a larger video.
Well, that's been one of the things that they said, that people's videos have been popping up. Videos that somebody put up like 6 years ago when they were just learning how to YouTube, and they had these quick little things.
Right.
And they said that they're getting like thousands of hits all of a sudden now because of shorts.
Right.
So it's just another way, I guess, of getting yourself known and bringing people to you.
Yeah, it'll get popular, and they'll start charging 50 cents a short or $1 a short, $5 a short, and they'll even make more money.
Right. Yep.
I just said, who plays short shorts? And now I've got the song in my head, who wears short shorts? I'm dating my age now. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you.
We're laughing too.
Oh, seriously, that song is in my head now.
I'm going to bounce off.
Oh, Anthony, I'm so glad that you stopped in.
All right, Anthony, take it easy, buddy.
I'll talk to you all later. I'll stay in the chat for a little bit. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
We went on for 2 hours. I don't know how much longer we're going to be hanging here. It's a record for Nancy.
So, Tim, tell us about your latest finds.
Some of my latest finds?
Yeah, you pulled some good things in 2020. So
yeah, and I actually ended pretty dang strong, actually. We went to Florida over Christmas into New Year's for the week after Christmas. So we went down, we stayed a night in Clearwater. We did a week in St. Pete Beach. I went down to Annabella Island. Anna Maria Island.
Okay.
Anna Maria Island. Treasure Island. What's the other one? Panama City Beach. I had hit that one day, but my last morning, I booked a hotel in Clearwater, and in the morning I got up because I knew there was like this low tide, and being a Midwestern dude who's the biggest body of water I've ever seen is Lake Michigan, right? So I once said there's going to be this low tide in the morning. Well, when I went to bed at like 9:30, the beach looks like a regular beach. I walked out on the beach at 4 a.m. and I couldn't see water. I was like, what the heck? Where's all the water at? I was like, I couldn't believe it. Yeah. So I ended up doing a lot out in this massive flat. And I ended up getting 2 gold rings. So
amazing. That's
cool. I got a 14 karat white gold band, a small one. And then she made an hour and a half later, I found a really nice 10 karat white gold ring, ladies ring with, I'm guessing they're amethyst in it, purple stones.
Yes.
It's probably one of the most beautiful rings I've ever found.
Did your wife claim it?
She's worn it a couple times. Yeah. That's my text ringer. Yeah. So yeah, she actually wore it all day Sunday.
Say goodbye to that ring.
Yeah. She says it figures. I say every ring you find is the same size. They're all that's my ring finger.
Go figure.
All the nice ones are all the same.
That's funny.
So
yeah. That won't happen with me. Got big fingers.
Got a bunch of rings, but they only fit like either her thumb or her ring finger. Nothing else. They're too small for everything else, or too big, or the ones that fit are just her ring finger. So she's like, I can't even wear them. So we're actually thinking about going to England in 2022. We're going back to England in 2022.
I was going to say, do you have any UK trips planned? Thank you.
I'm breaking up. I got a few people lined up already. Don from Detection Connection is going to be going probably, or he is.
Nice.
I think Digging with Deej is probably going to be going.
Oh, gonna have a good crew with you.
Daddy Digger. Yeah, Daddy Digger.
Yeah.
Or now he's Full Metal Digger. My buddy Jeff, let's see, his YouTube channel is Metal Detecting in Wisconsin. He's gonna be going. I think Chicago Ron's gonna be our host. So yeah, sounds like
that's a good group.
Got some big plans. Yeah, for 2022. So it should be fun. It'll be in the fall, so hopefully the weather will be nice. It'll be the third week in October or something.
Good. It's one place I'll hopefully get back to dig.
You want to go?
I'd love to go, but I can't plan 2022. I have to go literally year by year right now.
That's what I thought, but it actually going out farther like that for me, it actually kind of makes it easier because then you can plan the rest of your life around your trip because you know that you got that trip coming up.
But I also have a lot of family over there in England, so if I go over to England, it's going to be I have to visit family too. I can't just sneak over there for a trip.
No. A bunch of us have already planned. We're probably going to spend an extra 3 days there, maybe 4 days there, and we want to go do some mudlarking one day.
Yeah.
Possibly hook up with a couple other YouTubers out somewhere else in the country, because we ultimately metal detect near Colchester, which is just north and east of London, 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
There's YouTube videos and stuff all over the country. Oh yeah, I mean it's from what I hear, it's one of the fastest growing hobbies on the planet right now. So they're everywhere. In the UK, it's taken off like wildfire.
Yeah, and they're in lockdown. They just extended their lockdown too, I heard.
They're locked down.
Yeah, those guys, they're
tough.
bumming over there. Yeah.
But no, we'll see. We'll see what 2022 brings. Night, Mark. There we go. I thought I almost lost you there, Tim. You faded out on me and you came right back. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm out in the garage. So I have my Wi-Fi is probably really weak.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're breaking up there.
Try and turn the Wi-Fi.
He's gone.
That just made that worse. Sorry about that. Well, you know what? I did not realize that we went over 2 hours, people.
Yeah, you're almost 2:15.
This night has gone by fast. I did not realize. I didn't even notice the time.
It's still got 19 minutes.
Well, I think we're going to wrap it up about now and just take the next few minutes to say I really appreciate all of you stopping by, all of you that joined us tonight. That was awesome. It was so great to see you. So great to have you live on the screen. Think about my next stream. I'd love to have anybody else come on board. So I will probably do that again, invite a few of you along. So if you want to come along, shoot me an email. Let me know that you're interested or just click the link. And that would be great to have you on. Anything you want to say, Joe, before it's time to say goodnight?
Yeah, I think everybody should just bug Nancy and tell her to get her butt on here weekly.
All right.
Just saying. Just saying.
Thank you so much, Tim. Good evening. Thank you very much for coming on. Yes, guys, I would, if you think you would like to have me do a weekly show or every other week, let me know. Seriously, let me know if this is something that you like. I'd like to change the format a little bit here and there, and we can talk. I know tonight there's a lot of just a hangout, but it'll be great to talk a little bit metal detecting or treasure hunting or bottle digging or anything that you want to talk about. So if you're interested in seeing me live again, let me know when this ends. You can always leave something in the comment or feel free to shoot me an email. My email address is in my About section on my YouTube channel page, and do it.
Are you looking at chat?
Do it. It says, just do it already.
Do it already. They're all listening.
You are awesome. Thank you so much, Backyard Treasures. Fabulous. I'm so glad you guys all enjoyed yourself. I really enjoyed this tonight. It's different being on this side and not being in the chat room, but whatever you get.
The other thing, man, if you get your own live show, are you going to retire as moderator?
I'm still going to help everybody out. I'm still going to be. I am going to make sure my show isn't with all the ones that I help out, and I will still be there helping everybody out because that's what I enjoy doing. I like being part of the community there, and I like giving back. You guys gave so much to me in the beginning when I started. You still do, and that's just my little way of saying thank you. So yes, I'll still be there for you. As for my show, yeah, it's in the works. You're going to see me come back. I promise.
Bugger people, bugger, because she'll keep saying it and never make it happen. Bugger.
I'm here tonight. New year, new beginnings. There's a few things coming up, the few things I want to do. It says, thank you. What does a girl have to do to be blue? Oh, that's a good question. It's not allowing. There we go. Look at that. Let's see if you're blue. Go ahead. You have to type something so I can see if you're blue now, Backyard Treasures. Give you the power.
Uh-oh.
Got the power. Look at that.
Blue.
Right at you. Pay North Jersey $10 and he'll make you blue. Don't trust anything that North Jersey says, okay?
That's funny.
He's like, I can't even type my own name. Thank you so much, everybody. This has been fun. This has been great. Have a great week. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Digging with Deej live stream. I believe it's 5:30. And then right after that, Jersey History Hunters. So I will see you both on them. Make sure you check them out and be there tomorrow.
Hey, don't forget Copperhead's 8 o'clock.
On Wednesday.
Have a good night, everybody.
I trust you. Good night, everyone. Good night. Oh, hello from Vermont. I'm in New Hampshire. We'll catch you all real soon. Bye, everybody. Good night. Thank you. Peace out.